and true and through. Oh, the Toon Review. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon Review. By the fans, for the fans, true and through. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon Review. 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 Go!
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the Toon Review for today's Matchday Live as Newcastle United travel to Molineux to face Wolverhampton Wanderers, looking to get another 3 points in the Premier League and send them even higher. Hopefully, we can finish as high as fifth if all goes well for us today. But that is 90 minutes away, of course, and it's never easy with Newcastle United. It's never straightforward with Newcastle United. I am, however, joined by my right-hand man for commentary, of course, Mr. Billy Trey. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Paul, and good afternoon to the Toon Review Massive, the Magpie Massive, and the rest of you outstanding, superb, magnificent, superb again people out there.
Two superbs today. Wow, okay. Well, Stato will be joining us as well. Hopefully, he is making his way back home, and Stato will be with us for commentary as well, which will be nice today. But if you do enjoy Matchday Live, of course, guys, please smash that like button. And of course, if you are new to the channel, subscribe to us. It is free. But all we ask for is that put your notifications on so you never miss any uploads or live shows from the channel as we bid to head towards 50k. Of course, you can be, I keep saying of course, I don't know why, but it's just, of course you can. Become a member of the Toon Review by hitting the join button underneath me and Billy. More prizes to give out very, very soon, of course, to our members, after some members won some fantastic prizes the other night. And Super Chats are available as well, which is that $sign at the bottom of the live chat. And if you do Super Chat us, it guarantees your comment to be read out live on the show. Right, should we take a look at the lineups, Billy? Because there's a little bit of a controversial one for Newcastle. This is how the Mags line up this afternoon. Pope, Trippier, Hall, Botman, Joelinton, Tonali, Gordon, Barnes, Chow, Voltemada, and Bruno. On the bench, we have Ramsdale, Wissa, Elanga, Willock, Alex Murphy, Ramsey, Shahar, Neve, and Lewis Miley. So no Lewis Miley today, Billy. He's gone for Trippier.
Well, he's resting Molly clearly with a European Champions League game in midweek on his mind. It's only 3 days away. So it makes sense. However, I do worry about Trippier against a speedy winger, or not even a speedy winger, just a winger, really.
A winger in general, absolutely.
Well, it'd be interesting to see what happens if Trippier was to get into the early doors. Would he bring Leo Shahar on first? I don't know.
I highly doubt it, Billy, given his past. That's
well, this is it, and then there's no point in putting him on the bench, is there? You might as well, But again, he does need to kind of rest Miley at some point. He has played a lot of football lately, and he's only 19, and there is a risk of burnout. So I understand why he's done it, and I actually mostly agree.
He's played a lot of football, yeah, but I do worry about Trippier and any pace that goes against him today, quite honestly. Yeah. But we shall see. This is how Wolves line up. They go with Sarr in goal. Then, Billy, do you want to pronounce his name? Because I give up. Chachua, is that how we're saying it? Is it Chachua? Mosquera, Bueno, Krejci, another two Buenos, Billy. You've got your double dose of Kinder Surprise there. Andre, Gomez, Mane, Huang, and Rockdare. A Rockadere? Is that how you say it? I don't know.
I said the Rockadere, but it could be a Rockadere, I guess.
We'll go with a Rockadere. That's how it's spelled, isn't it? Johnston, Doherty, Wolf, Strand Larson, Arias, Agbadu, Lima, Gomez, and Lopez on the bench. What do you make of their side, Billy?
Well, to me, it's all about Mane. I mean, he's been a fantastic acquisition to their side. Yeah. Very young. We're linked with him as well, which I'm really ecstatic about. The pace of Wang could cause us some problems, I guess, but looking at that side, you'd expect Newcastle United to win today. They have got a bit of depth from the bench with the likes of Strand Larson and Arias, who's a fantastic player, best player at the World Club Championship in the summer there. So they've got a little bit of depth, but they are down bottom for a reason, and hopefully we can keep them down there with a good win today.
Yeah. Now, we are playing in the blue strip today, but as you can see on the graphic, we have the green. That is because when the graphics were set up by the lads at the start of the season, the green was the official away strip, of course. And at the moment, that is the only facility they have to put an away strip in, which is the green strip. So pay no attention to that. Just pay attention to the lineup. But it is blue on the other stats. So we'll see how we do in blue shirts today, Billy. I don't think there's any excuse for not winning this game today, Bill. I look at Wolves, and yes, I think they've picked up in recent weeks, haven't they? They've got some decent results, but you look at that team and then you look at ours and you think, as many times we have this season, we've looked at our side and thought, yes, this is a big opportunity for 3 points. But it's more the away form, Billy, that needs to be addressed today. It needs to happen.
Well, indeed, and our last game, of course, will be Burnley away, so we are on a bit of a run, so hopefully we can continue that with a win at the bottom side in the Premiership. But we've got to be on our mettle. Wolves have started playing well, and it is basically all on the back of young Mane, who looks an outstanding player.
Yeah, he does. He does indeed. Mervyn Cox says my son and his girlfriend had a son on Friday. Oh, congratulations, Mervyn. Fantastic news. DK says, enjoying the Villa build-up before our game. Yeah, look, it happens every time. Whenever Newcastle play a 2 o'clock game, you are guaranteed that whatever the later game is on the afternoon, that's their main game. So that they will constantly talk about that. And, there's no doubt that they've done the same again today, but that's Sky for you. That's why we say, knock the commentary off, listen to us, watch the game fair enough, but just don't pay any attention because, there'll be awful Wolves today as well. I think we all know that anyway.
It'll be Don Goodman. Don Goodman will be probably the second.
Oh, absolutely. Don Goodman will be co-commentator. Yeah, absolutely. Edward, thank you. The usual for TTR. I wanted Miley in. Hope you're well, Edward, over there in Japan.
Indeed.
It's a big test for Trippier today, Billy, and I can't help but worry. When he came on the other day, he was slow. He was beaten for pace very, very easily. And yes, you can maybe say rusty because of being out for so long and injured, but at some point you have to say, when does he start declining in everything because of his age? Because he looked really slow. Not just coming back from injury slow. He looked really slow.
Yeah, we don't even get anything with his footballing ability because Miley's got all that as well. So, everything Trippier has at this precise moment in time, Miley has in abundance and more. Mm-hmm. But Miley needs a rest. It's simple and straightforward as that. Hopefully, Hwang doesn't drip over to that left-hand side and go at Trippier, because if it does, we're going to need some danger for me. We need some cover from Harvey Barnes or whoever's on that right-hand side of midfield.
Well, he always performs Hwang against Newcastle, don't they? He scored many, many times. He was outstanding when I was last at Molineux a couple of seasons ago. Yeah. And he seems to always do it against Newcastle United. He has quiet times for the rest of the season, but Newcastle seems to bring out the best in Hwang, as it does with a lot of other players, of course. But look, I look at the midfield as well, Billy. He's gone with obviously the trusted three, as we know them as, Joe Linton, Tonali and Bruno. They have to overpower that Wolves midfield today.
Yeah, but there is 5 of them in there. But, as long as the wingers drop in, we'll be okay. And we have the quality in there. Someone has got to keep an eye on, I'll keep saying it, Mane. Someone's going to have to keep an eye on him from midfield. But apart from that, yeah, I'll see us dominating possession, if I'm perfectly honest.
I think you're being harsh on Trippier. Well, I don't think we're being harsh. We're just being realistic. We've got nothing against Kieran Trippier. But it's there, the games that he's played. And the thing is, Billy, he could come back today and go straight on set pieces, which would annoy me because, Bruno's been doing so well with the corners and providing some brilliant corners and set pieces that we should have the captain on the corners.
Yeah, Bruno from the left and Hall from the right, both in swinging them into a very dodgy goalkeeper. Yeah, Kieran Trippier should be nowhere near. And in fact, not even just for that. The fact if the ball does come out the area, Trippier should be on the halfway line like most fullbacks do, because if he doesn't get back.
No, he can't get back. We've seen that. A couple more super chats come in. Chippers worry about their 5-man midfield over our 3 with pace problems.
Well, the wingers will drop into when we're defending, but it'll be the usual 4-5-1, won't it?
Yeah. Eric says, I have a really bad feeling about today, lads.
What's his
come
surname?
on.
Eric, what?
Eric Shun the Third. That's what I'm going for. Eric Shun. I know exactly what it means, Billy. That's why I said it. Erection the Third. Well done. Yeah. He didn't get me with it. I knew exactly what it said, which is why I knew straight away, and then you asked me to say the surname, so I decided, all right.
I saw it in the chat.
We'll go for Erection the Third. Why not? Brilliant. And Stephen says it's pronounced Tachua. K is silent. No, it's not a K, it's a C. So why don't you? I mean, I called him Kajakugu the other day. I mean, bloody hell.
Yeah, you weren't very shy and come forward that, were you?
No, I wasn't too shy at all, Billy. But hush. Anyway, look, the rest of the team, Billy, is pretty strong. He's gone with Voldemar instead of Wissa today. I mean, look, Wissa didn't fill me with a lot of excitement in the couple of games he's played. I have to say, he's missed some big opportunities.
Yes.
So has Big Nick when he's come on. I'm not getting excited over our strikers at the minute, but I hope Big Nick goes on and gets it and bangs a couple in today.
Well, because they play a back three, I think it'll be easier for Nick today, because I think it's harder to double up when you're in the back three. Strangely enough.
Yeah.
Because they've got to spread across the pitch more. So Nick might have some joy today. I think he might score.
Well, listen, I hope he does. Barnes, of course, knows how to score at Molineux.
Yes.
Last time we played, he scored that absolute cracker, cutting in from the left and bending it in the top corner. He's full of form at the minute, isn't he? And that's the big thing for me, Billy. Confidence is a key. He's full of confidence. Gordon's had a haircut. So, he should be flown with a lot more, his hair was like a spoiler of a car, wasn't it? It hunkered him down too much, I think.
He'll have aerodynamics about him today.
Absolutely, yeah. So he'll be a bit more free. But what I want to see, Billy, is if our wingers are going to be putting crosses into the box, Voldemar has got to get on the end of them. He's got to make that run, and he's got to challenge the defenders. It's no point throwing the ball in there into really good positions if Nick's going to not get there. However, we do have a vibrant Joe Linton at the minute who is shown that he is prepared to get in the box as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. If you're playing Voldemar, you need players to get past him and support him. But when there is crosses coming in the box, I don't want to see Nick stood on the edge of it. I want to see him, going for the ball, challenging for it, and every single time he can. If the ball's near him, he should be challenging for the ball. He's 6'7", for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
So it should be a massive weapon for us. But if he's going to stand outside the box, it's not worth it, is it? Let's be honest.
No, and that's the thing I think he needs to improve on.
He's young. He's only young. He's got plenty of time to, and he plays a different system in Germany. It'll come because he's got all the attributes of in his feet. It's just in his head, I think.
Yeah, it's just he gets ganged up on as well, doesn't he? To be fair.
Yeah, he does. He gets doubled. Well, ever since they got doubled up, after his first 5 or 6 games, he's not been the same player for me.
Yeah. Simon says a lot of upsets so far this weekend in the Premier League. Hope we stay the course and get all 3 points. There has been some strange results in the Premier League, Billy. Of course, lunchtime yesterday, Manchester United beating Manchester City. Man City were poor. You've
got to give Carrick credit. I mean, who knew that Kobe Mainoo was a fantastic footballer? He's coming to that side and he's changed them overnight. They look a much better side.
Well, that was Amarim being a prick with him, wasn't it, really? That just said it all. And then, of course, Arsenal had the opportunity to extend their lead, and they go to Nottingham Forest expecting 3 points and end up 0-0. Liverpool drawn with... Did you see Liverpool's penalty yesterday?
Yeah.
That is... I mean, look... you look at some of the decisions already this weekend, Billy. Dalot yesterday on Doku. It's a red card all day. Everybody has said it's a red card, pundits included. Yet VAR decided it was a glowing glance, or whatever the word is that he used. is a disgrace because that was right on the knee. It was a high studs up, and even Man United fans were amazed that wasn't a sending off. And then you see Liverpool's penalty yesterday, which Gakpo threw himself to the floor before any challenge was made, and he gets a penalty for it. I mean, again, we're seeing absolutely terrible decisions by VAR this weekend, and I just want to scrap the fucking thing now. I'm sick of it. I really am sick of it. I think managers are getting fed up with it as well.
Yeah, the offside thing's okay because that works.
Yes,
it's science. It's it can't be. It's not.
Well, apart from taking 6 minutes to make a decision.
Well, yeah, there's no opinion in it, but
yeah,
some of the other stuff that we've seen has been absolutely scandalous.
It's got to go, Billy. It's not fit for. Well, look, saying it's not fit for purpose. It's not fit for purpose by who are actually running VAR.
Well, the people that are looking at it, yeah. It's
the same referees that referee week in, week out, and we all know that they are fucking terrible referees and don't deserve. They are terrible. They're abysmal. The whole officiating setup in the Premier League is absolute wank biscuit right now. And I've used the word this afternoon. It's out. It's open. It's gone. It's terrible, Billy.
It is, yeah. It absolutely is. And like the point I always make is, why are we expecting people watching the game to be any good at it, the job that they can't do when they're actually next to it on the pitch?
Yeah.
They need to employ some old referees that were good at it, or old players or whatever. Just people that know about football and not these people that have no idea. They just get bogged down with the nonsense of it all.
It is complete nonsense. It is. And Glasner Billy, very interesting interview after his side lost to Sunderland yesterday. Really not happy about the sale of Gahey. Apparently that came out of the blue to him literally the day before the game. And also players leaving and just the manager left in the lurch. And I can't see him staying till the end of the season now. I think there's a real problem there. Between manager and board.
If you wanted to get any player from Palace, I think now's the ideal time to do it.
Yeah,
I really do, because the manager has no clue, no say in anything, and the Palace manager owner was just looks like he's cashing in to a certain extent. Mateta wants out. Mateta wants out. I wouldn't be surprised if he went. And there's other players.
He'd be
as well.
A good signing for us, Billy. I'd love to have Mateta at Newcastle.
I agree.
I mean, can you imagine Mateta, Wissa, and Voldemar? I mean, it's three very talented strikers.
The dogs of Adam Wharton,
Yes. Well, Wharton was linked with us, of course, before he went to Palace. So
Tyreek Mitchell, good players,
talented players, and
Munoz,
and I think Glasner proved that he can get the best out of them, because earlier this season they were playing some wonderful football.
Yeah,
and they were, I think they went to fourth or something at one stage, didn't they? Somewhere about that.
Yeah.
But football changes over the course of a season, of course. And I'm glad to say that Mr. Stato
Robin Cousins has joined us.
Robin Cousins, yes. Afternoon, mate.
How are we doing?
All logged in okay?
Yeah, all good. Just scrambling to get back from the ice rink. You'd have been jealous.
For the match login, I meant.
Yes.
Yeah, good stuff. Chronic member for 16 months says, we need a massive 3 points from today's game, and keep up the great work that you do for us fans. 3-0 win would be nice. The weather's not that impressive in Wolverhampton today.
I don't think it's ever been impressive.
It's grey and raining and depressing.
It's grey, it's raining, it's wet.
I want some pork scratchings and blessings.
There's going to be some puddles around. It always is there. It's always a wet day I mean...
I had a bacon sandwich earlier, by the way. On Wolves Day.
Uh-oh. It's very much like rain dancing, isn't it? The Wolves accent. It just encourages bad weather.
And depression.
Yeah. Depressed.
Listening to Chris Ozer records.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible to sound
this?
happy with that accent.
Paul, regarding the Palace manager, you're copying the words of Shearer on Match of the Day. Hardly original. Well, listen, Mr. High Rise and Mighty Fucker. I didn't see Match of the Day, so how would I know what Shearer said, you twat? Get a grip, man. I didn't even watch it.
Why do people take the time to type things?
It's like ridiculous. I didn't see it. I haven't watched Match of the Day, you plum. I'm coming out with my own words. What a I mean, honestly, do you have to be so high and
I don't know what
mighty?
he said either.
Who watches
Was it
Match
that
Day when
Glasner's
when we
deliberately
haven't
getting
played
himself
or
fired
lost?
because
I don't.
I didn't watch Match of the Day. I'm sorry, but I don't. If Newcastle, I don't really watch Match of the Day a lot, to be honest. What a melon. Northern soul, northern twat. Anyway, Rory's been a member for 14 months. Afternoon, all big 3 points today with the games we have around the corner. But we have got this. How are the lads? What do you think of Trippier starting, Alex?
I'm not thrilled because the fact that Man United have won and just the landscape of the table, there would be a really useful 3 points, and I'd like us to be putting out a strong side. But you know, we've got one eye on fixture congestion, and the fact that Miley's played so many minutes, I get it. It does make sense, and ultimately, you've got to trust the professional to do a job. But we have our doubts. We do have our doubts. I was listening to you in the car as you guys started talking about the pace. A few people think it's a bit harsh. Off of what I've seen of Trippier since he's come back this calendar year, I'm skeptical. Is it possibly just a little bit of sharpness and he might have a little bit more zip in his step? I bloody hope it's that. I'd really hope so, because his running that we've seen in 2026 so far concerns me. So hopefully we're wrong and he can play himself into a little bit more sharpness in terms of acceleration and speed. Because we've seen it before. I think Barnes has definitely done that, because we used to moan about his pace and acceleration, and it's not really been an issue for 6 months at all. Not even noticed it. So maybe Trippier could do the same.
Those
Billy,
no, I know.
Billy,
I know.
Please explain to Kieran, will you? Because I've already explained it once.
Yeah, the lads that do our graphics did it before the weekend was here and didn't know we were in. No, it isn't. That's nonsense. What am I saying? Our away kit according to them, because I can only have two, is green.
Our official away kit is green. So when they set the graphics up at the start of the season, they can only put home and away at the minute, and that's why it's green. But everything else is blue.
I'm wearing the blue one.
And it was mentioned at the beginning of the show. If you weren't here, then where were you?
Does it really matter, guys? I mean, it's the team, not straight. Tracy says, member for 4 months. Billy is better than Paul at that accent. Paul sounded more like South African. Well, yes, I'll agree with that 100% because Billy actually is from down that neck of the woods and can put a far better impersonation
I
than
don't know
can.
Coventry's Wolverhampton.
No, I'm not saying that. Billy's better at those sort of accents. He is much better.
Well, it is a Midland accent, I guess, so being a Midland...
Somebody from York.
Yeah, we know one person from York, and he's a Lloyd Bellend!
Erection the third is back again. Lost to City hurts more now. Man United thumped them. Silly.
It does. Yeah, but they clearly put more into our game. You could see that.
Yeah, but it was a similar sort of players. I mean, Man City just didn't turn up yesterday. They were
because they put more into our game.
Yeah. But I apparently copy you. I mean, Tooney Paul says, I copy you all the time, Billy, since you've been here. Well, Tooney Paul, get lost.
Look, he then copies it again below it. He did it twice.
Yeah. But there you go. Whatever. Why there's some, I mean, people have got out the wrong side of the bed this morning, haven't they? It's, yes, I know you're fishing, Tooney Paul. But if I ever see you and you're fishing again, I'll bite your head off like a great white shark would. But there you go. Some of the comments are just bizarre. Anyway, are we still confident of a win today, fellas?
Yes.
Pope's in the pink kit, so yeah.
Oh, he's pink. Yes, we love the pink. We love the pink.
What's wrong with embracing your feminine side, Paul?
Listen, I've worn pink many, many times. I've had very nice salmon shirts over the time, a nice salmon jumper once. There's nothing wrong with embracing the pink. Pink is a unisex color now to me. You know, it always used to be about the girls back then. Now it's very much a unisex color.
I had a lovely pink Lacoste in the 80s.
A pink Lacoste.
I did.
Wow.
Lacoste polo shirt in the 80s, yes. Very nice it was too. Used to wear my gold chain over the top of it.
Oh, not a gold chain.
No, then there's not a medallion, just a gold chain, just a gold belter chain with a top button done up. Yeah, I look cool as fuck.
Oh, I bet you look the beast bollocks, Bill, yeah?
With me fucking long hair and back perm.
Yeah, I bet those nightclubs in Coventry didn't know what hit them.
Well, they did afterwards.
Oh, dear me.
I thought it was safe with you. You got pink on.
Yeah. Oh, dear me. David says, is this the fucking clubs show? Yeah, why not? Why not? Well, we're a couple of minutes away from kickoff.
Sandra!
What Sandra said?
Does it smell like salmon?
Got a wolf shirt in sight in that crowd. That's why the Midlands, not Northern.
Who wants to wear orange? They call it old gold here. It's bloody orange.
Now, Alex, as you're watching the same as me, I'm going down the line of Newcastle players right now.
Yeah, all the same.
Good. Right. I will say this, as I do at the start of every match day live, and people don't seem to want to listen, but please, no spoilers in the chat. Wait until me, Alex and Billy have spoken about it on the incident, then we can all talk about it and put it in the chat. If you do put spoilers in, you will be removed. It's as simple as that. We don't want to do that. If you want to be in sync with us, just pause your TV at kickoff. I'll tell you when we're underway on my stream, and then we'll all be in sync. So please, no spoilers. It's not hard. You just don't type anything until we've all commentated on it. It's simple because people can't watch the game and they just listen to our commentary. So let's please just abide by the rules, shall we? Right, let's see if the new graphic for Commentary Corner works today.
You've had it refumbled, haven't you?
Drum roll, please.
Oh, it's perfect. Look at that, Fez. Fez, you are brilliant, man. That is superb. Absolutely brilliant from Fez. Now let me get to the other controls so I can set
like me and Stato starting a game of University Challenge.
Yeah, back in the day, yeah. Absolutely. University Challenge. Where's the game going to be won today, Alex?
I don't know today. Normally, I've got a really good answer for you, but I'm not sure because Wolves are very direct. The overall game is going to be won by being clinical, and if the other team loses focus. But how we win this game, I think we've got multiple ways to win this game based on Wolves' weaknesses and issues. We could win this game from corners, set pieces, knitting play together well. Oh, as soon as we describe that.
Why does that sound like the Teletubbies? It's bizarre. It really is. Time for Tubby bye, doesn't it? Or is that just me being old?
No, it did sound like Teletubbies, but
thank you.
I'm amazed I can actually remember. Well, I had children, didn't I, about that.
Yeah. We all had to suffer it. I'm just looking at Eddie Howe now, Billy. Very focused.
Not far behind, so I'm just going to... No,
we never are. Not on this new stuff. We're never far behind, Billy. So if you want to be in...
Wine to.
Well, I'm now looking at Rob Edwards. Slightly more grey hairs on him than what he was when he was Middlesbrough manager, I have to say.
Now what you got?
I've got the Premier League countdown now in the top left-hand corner. Still looking at Rob Edwards.
Right,
Newcastle United will kick off. Remember, just pause your TV. I'll tell you when we're underway on here, and you can all join it. I hate the way the away fans are set up, but right under the main stand there. It does my head in.
Well, I'm going away from the pitch to the seats as well, isn't it? So,
well, we're underway now. We're underway. Here we go. Newcastle United have kicked off. It's Wolves Newcastle live on the Toon Review. Thank you very much for joining. Don't forget to smash the like button and, of course, subscribe if you are new to the Toon Review. Botman has it now in the centre circle. Goes wide for Lewis Hall. Back to Sven Botman. By the way, can I just say, Billy, if that a rocket there, he's some size.
Big lad. Yeah, big lad.
He'll certainly challenge for high balls.
Apologies, guys. The wife with car troubles, but we're all sorted.
Oh, good. Good. Did you tell her just to turn the ignition and it'll start? Here's Voldemar. Now, chance for Hall. Cuts it into the box. And, well, Bruno was running onto that, but unfortunately, Wolves get it away. Can't play by Botman to find Malik Chow. Now Tonali. Hall goes wide again for Anthony Gordon. He just rolls it back to Botman. Nice to see us have a bit of possession early doors, guys. I have to say it's nice considering we don't normally get a feel for the ball until around 10 minutes.
Well, we've started really well, I've got to say.
Knocking it around well. Botman has the ball. Out again to Lewis Hall. And back to Sven Botman. We've got a super chat in from Graham. Bought me look last time. Bought me look last time. The same again, lads. Halves on any bet I win. Thank you, Graham. Much appreciated. Well, that's a bad ball straight out of play. Thug Prog says, good morning from South California. Breakfast ideas. Oh, well, Billy, you're the best man for the cookery stuff.
No, in California, you've got to have fruit, surely. You know, a nice fruit, hot, warm day with a cup of coffee. Job done.
Yeah. Well, here's Bruno. Now to Gordon. On to Voldemar. Fires it across to Joe Linton. He leaves it for Hall. Hall now crosses it into the box. It's bouncing around. That's going to be the first corner of the game.
What's Joe Linton to his hair?
Yes. H, one of the Kinder Buenos, playing it out there for a corner. Real estate. I've got no idea. Real estate digger, whatever that is. 22 months a member. Thank you. Mascara red card today. I just have a feeling. Well, let's see what Lewis Hall can do with this corner, guys. It's going to be a left-footed in-swinger. In it comes. Right to the far post. It bounces around. That looked like another corner, and it's given as a goal kick. Newcastle not very happy with that. And Joe Linton's definitely got the white hair going on today. Ian says, member for 36 months. Thank you, Ian. Slightly nervous about this one. Type of game that we usually mess up. Stephen says, Paul, Billy and Alex, let's see a big win. And Woofa, a member for 40 months now. How is Sam doing? She's getting there. I think that's the best way of putting it. She's getting there, and we'll be back soon. And, of course, we wish her all the love in the world, getting herself back to full health. Long goal kick from Wolves. And now their first attack of the game, spread out wide. Lewis Hall is over there. And that's good play by Gordon as well, coming back to help out. You probably need that at some point, guys, I would imagine.
They've all left him again now, though.
Yeah, oh, that's a nice flick on. This is danger for Newcastle, but the offside flag is up. And it is a free kick.
Really good work from Gordon so far. In the build-up to that corner that we got awarded, he showed for the ball centrally, but he left it twice to give it to other players. It was really clever.
Yeah. That was a lovely little flick by Okadare there. And he slightly unlucky to be offside, but good for us. But certainly in this first 5 minutes, we have had the majority of the possession. No goalkeeper has been worked yet, but certainly promising start from Newcastle. Here's Joe Linton. Oh, that's a bit of a wayward pass, but Chow is there. And Nick Pope, in his very pink outfit today, sends it to Trippier. Back inside for Malik Chow. And they spread it to the other side now for Botman to bring it forward. Out to Lewis Hall. Gordon not in a position to receive the ball, so it goes back to Botman again. Tonali, little 1-2 with Sven Botman. Inside now for Bruno. Bruno being pressed, gets it to Malik Chow. A little bit of space for Chow to bring it forward. Finds Bruno. Outside of the boot to Tonali. Tonali's got space as well. Now sends it to Joe Linton outside on the left-hand side. Plays a lovely ball down for Lewis Hall. Hall gets there first. Whips in across. Barnes is at the back post. Just can't get there. And Wolves managed to bring it away. Really good ball in that from Lewis Hall. And I thought Barnes there, Billy, was very close to putting that in.
Yeah, he went far away. It was a great move there, wasn't it? Lovely bit of football down the left-hand side and great cross. Just unfortunately, it fell to the Wolves defender to clear him more than it did for Barnes to get on the end of it.
Absolutely. As Trippier loses the ball and he's gone down injured. I didn't see a foul there, but Trippier is still down holding his shin.
We did talk about this before the game started.
Yeah.
You know, if Trippier was to get injured straight away, who comes on? Is it Shahar or will it be Miley?
Well,
if it's Miley, it defeats the whole object, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Beautiful ball in by Hall. And I think the fact that there was two Wolves players in front of Harvey Barnes there, Alex, it was difficult for him to judge where the ball was going to bounce. Your mic's off, Alex.
Yeah, I don't think he got as much much eyes on that as he was hoping to, and then it just arrived too late.
Well, Trippier's we've actually got a free kick eventually for that foul on Trippier. I mean, the ref played a long time.
That was generous.
Here's Trippier back to Tonali now. Tonali's going to send it into the penalty box towards the back post. Headed on, bouncing around again in the Wolves area, and they managed to smash it clear. But we are causing some problems in the Wolves box early doors.
That was a great header down, and I'm a bit disappointed we didn't have anyone going on the end of that there.
Yeah, I think it was Botman, wasn't it, who got the ball back across. That looked like a free kick, but not given. And Hwang brings it away for Wolves now. Hwang, who, he's a thorn in Newcastle's side at times, this kid. Mane, Hwang, and now Bueno. Looked like he was going to try and take on Trippier to the byline. Still looks to try and take him on. Knocks it back to Hwang. Hwang this time. Looked as if he was going to byline, but not. Rolls it back again. Here comes the cross into the box. Too deep for Akadore. And it's headed away, but not totally out. Cross comes back in. It's whipped in. That's far too deep. And behind for a goal kick.
Well, they're certainly playing like their FOTMob stats suggest, is just deep crosses and not winning corners from them.
I mean, Billy, you asked the question saying, the other night in the review about how they get so many crosses in. I think we've seen very early doors that they get crosses in, but they're not necessarily accurate.
Yeah.
No.
Low value crosses. Seeing if they can get anything from it.
But they don't look full of energy, I guess. I get there's bits of pressing going on, but not on the goalkeeper as such.
Yeah.
Trigger points, Bruno, people like that.
Yep.
Which is a strange one to do trigger points on, but he does lose the ball there now and again, doesn't he?
He does. Nick Pope has the ball at the moment. Now to Malik Chow. Inside for Bruno. And Bruno can bring it forward. Good ball out to Lewis Hall. Hall tries to play the ball through, looking for the run. That's a really good run by Gordon. He's done well to win the ball. Joel Linton into Voldemar. Now Tonali. Loses out though, and Wolves managed to bring the ball away again. Opportunities to fire the shots in, and we didn't take it. That's a free kick to Wolves.
Got the ball, I think.
I think he did, but I think it was the angle he came in from, Billy.
Oh, get up, you fanny. He's hardly touched you.
Yeah, rolling around like he's been shot.
Oh, maybe he has.
Oh, I don't know. There's another replay. I'm not sure.
He didn't get the ball.
Who is that number 15?
Is it Mosquera?
Well, they've got 14 on the official list, not 15. So somebody at the Wolves admin side has made a huge cock up there on their team lineup on X. It says Mosquera's number 14, but clearly he's 15.
Really good work from Gordon again there. It seems today, whenever he gets the ball, he's looking to play in someone else in a better position.
Yeah, he made a really good run. That was a fabulous ball by Lewis Hall as well. Free kick to Wolves now, thrusted towards the area, bouncing around. Nasty fall there for Chow. And then a free kick to Newcastle for a foul on Joe Linton.
Well played, Big Joe. He was second best to win that ball then.
Yeah. Quickly taken for Botman, and now out again for Lewis Hall. Gordon is in a position to get the ball now, but he's very deep in his own half. Botman. And now Nick Pope being pressed very quickly. Finds Tonali. Back to Botman. Botman. That's nice football from Newcastle. Playing it well there. Lovely ball from Tonali out to Trippier. Trippier. Inside for Bruno. Back to Chow. Nice play out of defence there from Newcastle.
Oh, well played.
Yeah, the duality of man here. We've got a comment that says, "Where's our confidence?" And I thought we just played out from the back really nicely.
Yeah, very confidently, actually, wasn't it? It was really confident. Yeah. Here's Lewis Hall. Finds Botman again. And back to Pope. Oh, sweet Jesus. Don't take more than one touch, Nick, for Christ's sake, man.
It's that ground.
As soon as there's a Wolves player around him, that's it. My arse goes. I'm sorry, it just collapses. Voldemar turns. Is that not a foul?
Well,
Bloody hell.
You fucking clamp it.
How was that not a foul? Turned his man brilliantly there, Voldemar, and again he goes
and he was
down.
He was double teamed.
Shocking.
People saying he's not strong enough. Well, not when he doesn't get the fouls he deserves.
Here's Andre for Wolves. Good pressing from Newcastle, forcing Wolves backwards. A chance to bring it forward here. Bueno turns. There's it back. Crossfield ball is a very, very good one out to that Kajagugu fella on the right. Professional commentary here on the 2 review. That Kajagugu fella.
Joe Linton again, getting the foot in.
Yeah, he is. Really good stuff from Big Joe. But Wolves at the minute just camping in Newcastle's half the last couple of minutes here. Certainly nothing too threatening on Pope yet, but again, look at Joe Linton. He's all over the place pressing at the minute, and good work. All the way back to the goalkeeper, Sarr. Inside. Good pressing again by Newcastle, but Wolves at the minute holding on to it well, trying to play their way out of defence. Bueno with a long ball. Good defending again by Lewis Hall, but it's bounced free, and Wolves could be in with a chance here. Play it down the right-hand side. The ball is going to come across. Botman is there to clear, and did really, really well there, because Lewis Hall's header was a little bit too much on it, and allowed Wolves to get down the right-hand side there. Clipped into the box again. And Arakadere tried to flick that on there and didn't have any joy at all. As Newcastle bring it away now with Bruno. He has Barnes to his right. Trippier is also getting up there as well. Here's Barnes. Trippier on the overlap. Gives it to Trippier. Back to Barnes. Barnes whips in across. Voldemar! And again, it's just brushed his head. That was a big chance as well. I don't know what you think, guys, but I think Voldemar is in front of his man.
It's outstanding build-up play. Great cross from Barnes. I don't think Voldemar has got to hit the target.
That's poor. That is a poor header from Nick. Target. He's got in front of his man. Oh, my goodness me. How many times are we going to see missed times?
Yeah, he's missed it.
I love the build-up, though. Such patience from Bruno there, because Barnes and Gordon wanted the early ball, and Bruno waited for the fullbacks to join the attack and for Voldemar to get in position. And that's how we got the opportunity.
Yeah. Here's Trippier on the ball now. Floats a ball over the top, looking for Barnes. It's a great ball. Barnes' first touch is a little bit too heavy, though. And he acknowledges the ball from Trippier, but it goes out for a Wolves throw. Mech Andy says the push maybe puts Voldemar off, but I'm being very kind. Yeah, I don't think he's pushed. I think he's got to get that on target, at least on target. Great ball in from Harvey Barnes as well, as that's a foul by Trippier. It's really funny watching Kieran Trippier when he gives a free kick away, because he disagrees with every single one that the referee gives against him. I mean, he clearly tripped there, but here's that chance again for Voldemar. Beautiful ball in. That should be buried. That's meat and drink to a striker. I'm sorry. That's meat and drink to any striker there. He's got to do better.
He's done everything right apart from the actual connection with the ball.
Yeah, but he's earned a free kick for Newcastle here, just a few yards outside the penalty area.
I've not seen him score a simple header yet. He scored fantastic ones, but those are the ones we want him to score.
Yeah, he did well there against Bueno, actually, to win the free kick there. So, yeah, I mean, this is a shot on here for Lewis Hall, or is it too far out?
It should be. I think it's a student opportunity, but I bet it ain't. I bet Trippier will cross it in.
Well, surely the in-swinger cross is going to cause more problems than an outswinger, yeah. But again, we'll see. Bruno's Magic Hat says, nice to see Goldbridge give you another shout out yesterday during the Mank Derby. Made me proud hearing it live. Yeah, he did, yeah. And Erection the Third says 7'4" with a head made of Play-Doh sometimes. I can't argue with that, but hey, there's plenty of time left for him to get a goal. It is going to be Trippier to float the cross in, and a header comes in just over the bar, and it's Nick Voldemar this time. That's a better header. And just over the bar.
Great free kick, wasn't it? Lovely little free kick. Great cross. And he did really well to get so much purchase on it and just put it wide.
He's better at the more technical headers. It's
Yeah,
weird.
he is.
He had no right to get that close, really, didn't he?
He's had to reach behind him to get that header and get the power on it. Just give him difficult balls into the box. Don't play the easy ones. Give him the difficult balls into the box and he'll score. That was a really good header.
Maybe we should bring Alanga back on then, so we can have bad crosses.
Let's not go too far, Alex. Long ball over the top. Wolves towards the penalty area. Mane gets the cross in. Pope is out quick.
Brilliant goalkeeping.
And he had to be there.
That's brilliant goalkeeping. It really is.
It was pulled back by Mane. Alakdare was in for a tap in if Nick Pope hadn't come for that.
That is outstanding goalkeeping. It really is.
Just gets there ahead of the Wolves striker. And then he plays a beautiful kick to Kieran Trippier. Did I actually say that? Here's Voldemar again. Trippier inside now for Bruno. Newcastle beginning to up the ante a little bit here, you get the feeling. Lovely ball by Bruno across to Lewis Hall in a bit of space. Gordon's made the run. Here is Gordon. Clips it back for Tonali. His touch is off the low. And it's
swing your left boot at it, Sandro. Swing your left boot
he tries to control that. It's volley it with his left. Really good chance, that, because he's...
Well, it's because he's got Andre pushing into the back of him. That's why.
Yeah. He couldn't get the left foot shot in, to be fair.
It's not a foul, but he couldn't do anything with it because he was kind of half pushed.
Interesting to see, though, Alex, if he'd gone to swing his left foot and he was tripped over because Andre's so close to him,
True, could have
maybe a shout for a penalty, yeah. Long ball again. And Arakadare is penalised for a foul on Sven Botman, who gets on with it very quickly and gives it to Trippier. Inside for Tonali. Tonali looks hungry today, guys. He's wanting the ball a lot. And he's playing some good stuff so far. 18 minutes gone, still goalless at Molineux. Don't forget to keep subscribing if you're new, guys. Just click that logo in the bottom right-hand corner, then click subscribe. As we bid to head towards 50,000 subscribers. Here's Tonali again. Trippier inside for Chow. Chow's got plenty space. Brings it to the halfway line across for Botman. Botman, good ball down the line for Gordon. Gordon, brilliant to get round Gomez. Fantastic skill by Gordon, but the cross just wasn't up to standard. What a bit of skill by Anthony Gordon that was. But Wolves could break away here. Joe Linton's got to be careful not to pull his shirt. What a power run this is. He's against 5 Newcastle players. And eventually Trippier gets it. Oh, my goodness me, Nick Pope. Jesus wept.
It wasn't Pope's fault. It was Trippier's in hit the back.
I know. But Pope eventually did very well. I don't know why Trippier took that away from Chow there.
But he did. No, Trippier did really well. His experience showed there just to be in the right place at the right time. Then he under hit his pass.
Tell you what. It still makes your arse tremble, though, doesn't it? You know, it's just frightening stuff.
Tremble?
Well, yeah. I'm sure you've had arse trembles in your time, Billy.
I guess I'd have. That's great. Oh, Nick.
Yeah, it was fired into him, to be fair, that ball by Bruno. It had to be, though. But I tell you what, we're playing some nice stuff so far, but haven't unlocked the door just yet. Tonali to Trippier. Out to Barnes. Barnes inside for Bruno, and Newcastle will change sides now and go towards the far side. Hall, Gordon. What a piece of skill that was by Gordon, by the way, on Gomez. He's done well again, little 1-2, well read. He is Hwang. Wolves trying to play it out. Mane, oh, lovely play by him. Oh, Bueno skips away from Trippier. That's too easy. And now out to Mane again. Trippier's back in position. But Wolves, oh, dear me, it's just bouncing around. That's a foul, referee. Tonali's gone down, but we do have a free kick. Bueno is not happy with that decision. But what a fantastic bit of skill that was by Gordon. But, guys, it was just...
outstanding. Yeah, really
superb. Good. Bueno claims he got the ball there, but... Here's Gordon again on the far side. And again, he's having a run at the full back. Can't get round him this time, but he earns a throw in.
He's got some pace, hasn't he, Chachua?
He has. But I tell you what, I'm loving the positivity from Gordon today. I mean, he's getting the ball and he's just attacking as soon as he gets the ball.
He's been outstanding. The work rate, the defensive contributions, and he's been very selfless as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's a throw for Lewis Hall. Bruno back to Hall. He will instantly get the cross in too close to Sardo. And the Wolves keeper gathers that and sets Wolves back out on the attack now with Hwang. Out to Mane. Nothing much in front of Mane at the minute. Oh, but he's played a lovely ball through. And luckily for us, Arokadare couldn't take it as he was in on goal. Tell you what, this Mane looks a player, by the way. Very confident. Bruno now to Tonali. Back to Bruno.
I've been shouting from the rooftops about him for about 3 or 4 weeks now, since their run started, really.
Yeah, you have, Billy. Definitely. Botman now. Cross for Malik Chow. Chow looks through ball for Voltemade. Doesn't find him, though, and Wolves have the ball back. We need to be careful here. Hall's being dragged out of position, and it's clipped over the top. And fortunately for us, very fortunately, Chichua couldn't get there, Billy.
No, he couldn't.
Gordon
He was
there as
pushing
well.
too many pineapples, wasn't he?
Giving people instructions, complaining about things, about lines and passes and runs. Who is Anthony Gordon? Who is this? Where's he been for the past few months? He's doing everything. He's acting a little bit more leadership, which is weird.
Yeah. It's good to see, though. It's very, very good to see.
It is.
Here he is on the ball again.
He can see the play now. His head's been cut.
Yeah, it's definitely the hair.
I mean, his hair isn't short by any stretch of the imagination. He seems to have a sort of old school centre part. But I tell you what, who gives a shit about his hair when he plays like this? More of that to continue, please, Mr. Gordon.
Yeah, the old curtain cut.
Yep, here's Barnes. Cuts inside. Good run by Barnes, but double teamed. And Hwang's now got the ball for Wolves. Extremely calm play by him, but good pressing. Oh, Joelin just couldn't get the ball, but we win it back with Bruno. Good play by Newcastle to win it back. Gordon again. Cuts inside, lays it off for Joelinton. Back to Gordon. Inside for Tonali. Tonali's got Trippier. Trippier sends it. Oh, it's awful.
It's not his fault. Harvey Barnes did.
No, Billy, the problem is Trippier had a good opportunity to cross the ball there.
He did, but Barnes did show to run, then didn't go. And he played it in between.
Yeah, but I'd rather Trippier cross it. He's so apprehensive at crossing the ball at times. And when he gets it in that position, he's not under any pressure. He can put a good ball in.
Yeah, but
I'd rather a ball came in the box.
Nah, you work the high value opportunity. Barnes was making a good run there.
The high value opportunity's got to be a ball in the box, man. Surely.
Well, if no one in there,
Yeah, but Barnes could square it across goal if he's played through, which is more likely to get.
Well,
you the goal.
I am going to agree to disagree, fellas. I think he should have crossed it, but that's just me want to see a goal opportunity.
You can play that way, but that's not the way we play. Eddie wants them to make high value opportunities.
Well, here's Gordon again. Bruno now. Inside for Joelinton to Barnes. Barnes has Trippier out to this near side. Here is Trippier. Inside again for Bruno. Bruno. Only Trippier available. Back to Bruno again. Newcastle cycling well here. Here's Lewis Hall. Clips it over the top, and it's a poor ball. We just can't get the final ball right, guys. It's the final ball again that's killing us. There's some really, really good play from Newcastle in this opening 25 minutes. Great build-up play, but the final ball is just letting us down.
Yeah, there's a lot of negativity I'm seeing in the chat today, but I think it's fine. It'll come. We're not.
I mean, there's always negativity in this chat unless we score after 2 minutes.
Well, the passing networks, the energy, some creativity, it's all been there and disciplined, focused. It's not bad. Do we have any final product? Not at the moment, but it is only 25 minutes in a game. If we scored every 25 minutes, we'd win the league, guys.
I think we're playing really well, to be fair. Lovely trip by Trippier. Now Barnes. Inside for Bruno. Bruno he looked for a free kick there. He's not going to get it played over the top. We've got to be careful here. And Botman is brilliant defending from Sven Botman. Inside for Tonali. Tonali's touch is heavy though. Wolves regain possession. Mane. And Wolves now settle it back down with Bueno. Gomez again trying to run things in the midfield for Wolves. Good pressing again from Newcastle, though. Bueno. We're not giving a lot of time on the ball to Wolves. You know, we are pressing. Look, they're going backwards again. And we've won the ball back. That's a foul. Well, according to not to the referee, but Trippier's going to have a throw in anyway. They come and watch the game. Barnes. Barnes does well. Trippier to his right again. Here is Trippier. Down the line for Joe Linton. Not a good ball back to Trippier and cleared again by Wolves. Chow does well, though, and Wolves get the throw in. Newcastle are furious. Chow thinks that should have been a Newcastle throw. That's a couple of times decisions have gone against us in this game with regards to throws and corners.
I mean, he's clearly got that wrong.
Bueno will take
He's
the
also
throw
taking
in
it
for
50
Wolves.
yards further up.
Oh, what a turn by Mane. Just out of nowhere, turns away and gives Wolves an opportunity to get the ball away. Wolves playing along the back here again. Pretty risky stuff, this from Wolves, I have to say. But they've done well there, and Bueno gets away. Now Akadare. Bringing it right at... Oh, come on, Joe. You got to be quicker there. He took a real heavy touch there. And now Wolves try and build something again. With Newcastle setting that 4-5-1 defensive formation. Here's Hwang. Mane wants it. Now he gets it. But nowhere to go for him. And now they switch it towards the right-hand side. Lewis Hall is underneath, though, and can only get a header just to flick it out for a throw-in.
They know that's the way to catch Lewis Hall out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very confused at some of the comments I'm seeing. Saying like things like, "What has Eddie Howe said in the dressing room?" Send us. I think we've played well today. I don't see. It's just the final product needs improved. But apart from that, anyway, long throw into the Newcastle box is flicked on, and it's bouncing around. Oh, God, I tell you what, tremendous play by Mane there to flick that over his head, but it was straight at Nick Pope.
Yeah, we got lucky there because any kind of width of that, it was a goal.
Yeah, either side. I mean, that's tremendous skill. That. Hwang with a little header
from the corner.
Yeah, Hall is there, but Hall can't do anything there. Mane, that's just pure skill, that. And luckily for us, it was hit straight at Nick Pope. Here is Gordon now. Again, having a run at Chichua. Tonali. Back to Gordon again. Inside for Bruno. Bruno with a bit of time to have a look and see what's available in front of him. Voltemada manages to get it to Joe Linton. Now to Chow. Chow will send it out wide for Trippier. Trippier has Barnes inside of him. Now Chow again. Chow with plenty of time, but not really a lot of movement in front of him there. Good ball across now from Tonali to Hall.
Oh, Gordon made a lovely run there and he ignored it.
He did, yeah. And now Malik Chow again. Trippier outside of him. Back to Chow. Good ball to Bruno. Now Trippier again. Inside for Barnes. Barnes lays it back to Chow. Patient build-up from Newcastle. Tonali. Back to Chow again. Trippier to Tonali. Swings it across to Botman. Botman can go left again. Gordon. Down the line for Hall. Back to Gordon again. Now he cuts inside to make space. Voltemada. Back to Tonali. He finds Barnes. Barnes to Tonali again. He whips it out to Trippier. Trippier inside for Bruno. Bruno. Gordon. Trippier. We've got both wingers on one side of the pitch here. Here's Barnes. Inside for Lovely ball, actually, for Gordon. Now to Hall. He will shoot, but it's blocked. And all that build-up.
Yeah, for fuck all.
Tell you what, I thought Botman could have got that ball first. Brilliant play from Macedoria there. And here's Hwang for Wolves. And again, they look to this left-hand side, and they played it well, Wolves. Now Bueno brings it forward. He has Mane outside of him. Here is the youngster. Mane heads towards the penalty area, lays it back to Bueno, but he's overhit the pass, goal kick to Newcastle.
Yeah, we need someone with a killer instinct. You know, we need to do something, someone to pull the trigger further up front. Because passing it around for like 3 minutes there got us absolutely nowhere. They're not going to draw Wolves out. They're obviously clearly regimented in how they're setting up. Yeah,
absolutely. Here's Lewis Hall now. As Newcastle took a short goal kick. Anthony Gordon just on the halfway line. Again, just teasing Chichua there as if to say, you don't know what I'm going to do, sunshine. Good ball across to Malik Chow. He's got plenty of space to run into. Plays it for Trippier. Onto Barnes very quickly. Barnes taken out. Free kick. He did so well there, Harvey Barnes.
Get the card out, ref.
Krejci came across. Barnes sort of dummied the ball. And brilliant move and taken out the play. Definitely a free kick, probably a yellow card. I do agree with that, Billy. Nick says we are too passive out of possession. Crypto Ramdo says, damn, you guys are saying we're playing well. That shows how low our standards have fallen. I hate to say this, but so far this season, I enjoyed watching Sunderland. I wish we were as entertaining. I'm bored.
We can always just go and watch Sunderland. Deal with it.
Well,
and this is a Wolves side that did really well against Manchester United, Liverpool, Man City, and have like not lost in 4 games.
They have improved, absolutely. And
they're sat in two banks essentially with no space, and we're doing quite well in build-up.
But we are lacking the killer pass, killer instinct. That's been the problem. Anyway, Trippier's free kick. Sarr comes out, gets a very good right punch to that, bounces to the edge of the area, and Tonali's lost the ball. Gordon. And Tonali, both of them really could have won the ball, but Wolves managed to play it out. That's terrible. Barnes picks the ball up midway through there. Wolves half, charging forward. Tries to lay it off to Voltemada. It's not a great ball, and Wolves have it back. But again, that's exactly what we're seeing. The problem is today. You know, the killer ball is not there.
We've seen it before. We've seen it at Old Trafford, you know, just too intricate, trying to create the perfect chance. You're not going to do it.
I don't know why somebody just doesn't take a pop. Just have a bloody shot. I mean, the football's been really good, the passing, the setting up opportunities, but when the opportunities come, there's no killer instinct at all.
We're trying to create the perfect chance, aren't we, basically?
But that's been our problem for so long.
Well, it has been for this season anyway.
Sarr plays the ball out to the right-hand side. Lewis Hall takes it down beautifully. Lovely ball to Gordon as well. Gordon comes back to create a bit of space for himself. Now brings it towards the halfway line. Back to Sven Botman. Across to Chow. As Newcastle try and build again. The rain lashing down at Molineux. Still 0-0 though. But, well, to be honest, we haven't tested Sarr at all yet. But there is the problem. Gordon now. Having to run at Chichua again. Gets to the byline. In comes across. Corner Newcastle.
No, this could cause some problems. Get Bruno over there.
Well, Gordon's over there at the minute. He's leaving it, though. Don't tell me that's Trippier going across to take it. Please, God. It is, because Bruno's in the box.
Yeah.
Why?
He should be able to swing it, though, shouldn't he? He's what, fitted?
Well, yes, Billy, but the problem lies with what you were saying before the show. Trippier hasn't got the legs to get back if Wolves go on a counter. And we saw that in the last game. And it comes from Trippier, right under the bar, headed away, only as far as Barnes on the edge of the box. Not a great ball back to Trippier, but out for a throw-in. Trippier gets on with it quickly. Hall. And now Gordon comes back to get the ball. Hall again. Trippier. Bruno. Good ball to hit. And now we can get the crossing. Gordon. Oh! Chance again. And it's mishit by Lewis Hall and over the bar. I don't know where the killer instinct's gone, lads.
Not giving Wolves any credit for how good they've been recently. sitting bottom of the league doesn't detract from the fact they were really good against all the big teams in the last, 6 or 7 fixtures, and they haven't lost in 4 games. You can't just randomly say, "Oh, but it's Wolves." Yeah, but they've done really well against better
but
teams.
we are the better team here by a long shot.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
The killer instinct is missing.
Oh, agreed. It is what it is, though. That they are going to sit very disciplined, and we are going to have to find a way to be creative, and we've not done it so far, despite being in control.
Bruno again for Newcastle. Well, I'll tell you something. Eddie Howe is going to be very happy with this first half, isn't he? We know what he's going to say. Here's Barnes now. Cuts inside again. Back for Trippier. Nothing really for Trippier to aim for. Has to go short for Tonali. Botman. Gordon's in a lot of space on the left-hand side. Eventually gets the ball from Lewis Hall. Now running to Chichawa again. Still Gordon. I mean, he's doubled up on now, but gets to the byline, gets a cross in, but it's easy for Sarr. And again, the final ball is lacking. Straight to the goalkeeper. It was difficult for Gordon to get that cross in, actually, considering he was doubled up on there. That's Rob Edwards barking his orders out. I mean, considering he was on the brink of sacking, he has genuinely turned this around for Wolves a little bit, hasn't he?
Dare I say I've been critical of Voltemade not being on in the box, but when we're in build-up, I'd like to see him come and show for the ball a bit more and maybe get a flick on to create a bit of space.
Yeah. 5 attempts for Newcastle so far, but none on target. Wolves have had 1 attempt with 1 on target. I mean, I don't know what to take as attempts these days. I mean, just a little bit of a heavy touch there, Gordon, but he did well. Chance. Oh, battling in the D at the moment, but again,
tackle.
That's not a
you
foul.
Fucking bollocks! You absolute knob jockey! Fuck's sake, it's a great tackle.
Voltemade makes a great tackle. Wolves lose the ball, and he gives a free kick to Wolves.
Yeah, he gets the ball cleanly.
Cleanly wins the ball.
It's a brilliant tackle.
That was really good from us in a really congested area as well, and we've been punished for doing well. That's a shame.
Terrible, terrible decision by the referee there. Absolute garbage. Padaz has been a member for 4 months now. Thank you, Padaz. Wolves again go long. Joe Linton does well. Nods it down to Lewis Hall. Hall, superb from Hall. Steps away from the Wolves man quite easily. Sends a fantastic ball across to Trippier on this near side. Trippier then in turn on to Barnes now. Barnes in for Bruno. Back to Trippier. Trippier rolls it back to Tonali. Now Barnes again. Inside for Tonali. To Chow. Across to Botman. And again on to Lewis Hall, who has loads of space here. Gordon. Has an overlap from Lewis Hall. Decides to cut inside. Whips in a low cross this time. Cleared away. It wasn't the best cross in the world, but very easy for Wolves to clear that one. Now Trippier on to Barnes. Barnes now floats it into the box and again. I mean, Sarr punches. He could have easily caught that ball. He may live to regret that. What on earth was he punching that for? Newcastle, I mean, again, the cross was poor. I have no idea why Sarr decided to punch that. Terrible goalkeeping. But Wolves now have men back and Chow is going backwards all the way to Botman near the halfway line now. I mean, again, the cross lets us down there. Oh, what a ball that is by Trippier. Really good ball into Bruno. Bruno in the box now. Very heavily marked. Gets it back to Trippier. Takes a touch.
Coming backwards, isn't he?
Yeah.
He had 4 people around him. I think the problem is to get out of this, we're going to have to put more bodies in the box, but then we're susceptible to the counter. It's a balancing act. It really is to try and score from this.
Yeah, we've got to take a chance, though, Alex. You know what I mean? We've got to.
Yeah. The last 2 or 3 build-ups
have
have been fantastic, but we're going to have to. That's going to have to change at half time because we're doing all the build-up right, but there's not enough oomph in it.
No. The crossing ain't been great. We'll put a couple in. Barnes for Voltemade, of course. But again, building up on the outside of the box. Good work again by Voltemade. Holds onto the ball. Now Hall. Back to Botman. Chow. Trippier. Chow. Across to Botman in his own half. Chow brings it to the halfway line. Now Bruno. Lewis Hall in a good bit of position to bring the ball forward here, but he swings it out to Gordon instead. Sorry, to Joe Linton, and he's going to have a run at Chichow now. Joe Linton whips a ball in, nobody there, but it comes to Barnes on the opposite side. Barnes drills it back in front, cleared again.
That's really unlucky.
Yeah.
Put into a great
I would have
area.
liked to have seen somebody take a chance on that Joe Linton cross, though, fellas. I mean, he whipped it in brilliantly there. Here's Tonali.
We don't want half time now. We want to keep
Gordon.
this going.
Yeah. Hall.
Space, yeah.
Hall crosses in. It's deflected out. It's another corner to Newcastle. The pressure's definitely building on Wolves. We just need that moment of magic here.
Yeah, the last 3 or 4 build-ups have been really, really good. We just need players near the 6-yard box to just come alive.
I'm really not sure why Jose Sarr punched that ball there.
No,
that
it looked like he could have caught it.
There's no Newcastle United player around him, and he could have been punished heavily for that. But we get a corner now. It's going to be Trippier again. As Newcastle have 5 players all at the sort of back stick here, coming across goal now. In it comes, right under the bar again. And somehow it doesn't go in. I thought Botman had got a header on target there. Joe Linton was there as well. And somehow the ball does not cross the line.
They'd have called that as a foul on the keeper anyway.
Yeah, Sarr is furious that he was blocked off by Gordon there. Probably was, actually. But again, I mean, look at this. Chow right on the goal line. It hits Bueno, and Joe Linton can't put the rebound in.
Hits the post first.
Oh. But I think Alex is right. I think that would have been ruled out because Gordon shoved Sarr into the net there.
Yeah, Sarr made a
great play.
So it would have got looked at.
Great defending there by Sven Botman. And now Lewis Hall. Oh, unlucky.
Lucky bastard.
Well, that's a nice one too. And Huang now breaks for Wolves. Crosses in. Akadore is there and headed away. That is going to be a corner to Wolves. Right at the end of the first half. Now, this would be a shitter if they score from this.
Lewis Hall's been really unlucky with like 3 ricochets this half.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem to have a lot of support there, does he?
How's that corner?
Well, we'll see in a minute. It's crossed in by one of the Gomez got the ball in there.
Does he show that?
Yeah, that's a goal kick. That's wrong.
Oh, well, Akadore's got Tolu on the back of his shirt, Billy. That's a bit easier to say.
Toilet.
And again, he's having a right battle with Sven Botman here. Lots of handbags at high dawn. Crossed in, headed away by Chow. Back into the box. It's bouncing around. Shot comes in straight at Nick Pope. From Mascara again. Didn't really get enough on it there, and it just rolls into the keeper's arms. But a huge scramble again. And eventually Mascara leaning back. He's tried to claim handball against Botman at one stage. You're not going to get that. Here's Bruno now.
Give Gordon, yes. Gordon, you got your 1-on-1 now, or you ain't now?
Hall across to Gordon. Gordon cuts inside to Hall. Hall back to Bruno. Bruno, lovely ball to Barnes. Oh, blocked.
Fantastic defending. That's fantastic defending.
It is.
That was a great little creative piece there.
Great from us, but what a block that is.
Oh, Hall went to dummy it there, thinking Gordon was behind him, but he wasn't. And Wolves clear it. Oh, Akadore's done really well there. And Wolves can break now. Lovely ball played out to the near side. Mane now. Mane brings it forward. Few little jinks. And the move's kind of died off now, luckily for us. Mascara plays it through. Akadore leaves it well. That's good play by the forward. Uh-oh. And a chance for Wolves here out wide. They're in the penalty box now. Look, to cut his left foot, and that's just over the bar.
I'm glad he did that, because if he crossed it first time, I think it had to be a goal.
Bloody hell, that was close. Really close to Wolves getting in front right on half-time.
If he whacks in first time, maybe we've got enough bell players back.
Oh,
that was great centre forward play from Tolu there. Botman needed help, really.
Yeah. And it's Bueno with the shot. and that is not far away from going in the net. And that would have been a real blow for Newcastle, who have looked by far the more dangerous team in this first half. But it's going to end 0-0 in this first half as Pope launches it. And there is the referee's whistle. It is half-time at Molineux, and it is goalless. Billy?
Yeah, for 2/3 of the pitch, we've looked fantastic. It's just that final third where we're not creating a lot, if anything. Once we sort that out, I think we'll score goals. But Wolves are dangerous at the same time, so we've got to be alive at the back as well. So it's been a good game of football, to be fair, even though it's 0-0.
Alex?
Yeah, I think it's largely been pretty solid. A couple of Wolves counters have been a little bit scary. We just need to be really careful. Hopefully, at half time, we can try and identify some ways we can get it in the back of the net, because we've done everything but. We've crossed left, crossed right. We've tried scoop balls, through balls, 1-2s, flicks. We've tried a lot of different things. Some of it's come close, like that nice through ball at the end where Barnes got the shot blocked. It's not counted as a shot, which is odd. It was definitely a shot on goal. Yeah, we've tried a lot. We've just maybe a little bit more movement. Try and mix it up a bit in the final third. We need a bit more pizzazz because Wolves are being very, very disciplined, and they're being really hard to break down. But overall, we've got the control. We're doing most of the right stuff. We just need to be more clinical. And I appreciate there is a minority in the chat today.
Can I just make a point?
People.
No shots on target, though.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not good enough. Whichever way you look at it, that's not good enough.
100%.
Well, that's where the problem lies, isn't it?
We need to try and be more effective with what we do in the final third. But I just want to point out there's 10 or 15 people who are the loud minority typing the most. We see you, but we're not going to entertain the sack house, sack the team, sack the world, we're rubbish, the club's falling apart, just because there's like 10 people that don't like it. Because you type all the time, we can see it.
Well, there is a lot of the chat not happy.
It's 10 or 15 of the same people that come on Matchday Live and just type 3 times more comments than other people that everything's terrible. We know who you are.
Stuart says, Kat, you're amazing. I will make you a Newcastle fan. Not sure what that's about. Cool Dude says, it's a slippy wet ball. Keepers playing safe, Paul. He should have caught that one. Peter, if we want to be elite, we have to put these teams to the sword. Wissa needs to come on at half time. Yes, but Peter, what I will say to you is, what gives you the confidence that Wissa's going to do anything? Because he's been poor last couple of games. Black and White Blue says, maybe change formation. Oh, wait, it's Eddie. Knight says, slow, predictable, sideways, backwards passing. Can't break down a low block. It's the same as always. And David Lamb says, for me, Voldemort just gets in the way. Our system is just not set up for him.
Can I just address this sideways passing fallacy? It's ridiculous. That is the whole point in passing sideways, is to try and find a moment to break down the low block. That is the entire point of it, and that is why every team does it, because it's the way to break through. Is you have to switch it left and right, wait for people to make a different run, a new run, and for the ball, then you pounce. That is exactly why people do it. So there's context to the passing sideways. We're trying to get, and we've done it. We've found the ball to then try and get a goal, and it's been the final product that's missing. So the whole sideways passing thing doesn't make sense. It's how you do it. Unless we're just going to play loads of really deep crosses and see what happens. But I'd rather we didn't play big Sam football. Thanks.
I mean, we've created. I think we've created opportunities, Alex, to get opportunities, if that makes sense. You know, we've knocked it around well, but it is a lot of time, the final ball. I mean, Barnes put a beautiful cross in for Voldemort at early doors, and Nick should have done better with the header. But in general, when it's come to that final ball, it ain't been there. Simple as that. It's been too easy for Wolves to clear the ball.
Yeah, definitely. We need a bit more urgency, and we need a bit more communication. But it is what it is. If people want to play more direct, then we've got the wrong manager for that. We're not going to play direct football.
Get Trips out of here, man. Legs are jelly. I don't actually think Trippier's played too badly.
No, not me.
DK says, at least now how can give them a team talk. Well, Nick Thornton says, toothless again. We need to up the intensity.
That's fair.
And Spike, piss poor. Last ball will cost us if they don't get it sorted.
I think we need to mix it up a little bit. I think we need to get some more crosses in. I think we need to be a little bit more direct. I think we're trying to score the perfect goal at times. But I understand why we're doing it. But just now and again, chuck it in.
Well, that's been a fault of ours for a while, trying to score the perfect goal.
It is, yeah. But it's that's how you break down the low block at times. But
yeah,
it's not easy to do, is it?
Calvin Moffat says, if we're struggling to get through the block, I wouldn't mind seeing someone take a crack from distance.
Yeah, maybe that would work.
Samsonite Dove, playing really well as I see it, just lacking that final ball. Voldemar looks way more dangerous when we're playing around the D. Yeah, well, I mean...
I think people have got to credit Wolves' improvements as well.
Sorry, Alex. Why have comments if you don't like others' opinions? If people don't want Eddie Howe as manager, that's their opinion. Suck it up.
Yeah, but if they keep...
No, Barry, it's the fact that the same people... That's type the same thing over and over and over again to the point it's spammy and there's hate in it as well. Like that's the point. Like to some people's points, Wolves, they lost to Arsenal 2-1. There's a goal in it and they conceded in the 94th minute. So for those of you saying, "Oh, we can't talk about trying to be elite if we can't do anything against Wolves," Arsenal had the same issue. They won it at the death. Liverpool only won 2-1. Wolves gave them a really good game. They drew against Manchester United. Like, there's context to this. You can't just go, "Oh, we're just rubbish. It's Wolves. They're at 20th." It's such a lazy take. Like, there's context. Watch football. Oh, it's Wolves, not Barcelona. Yeah, we're not Barcelona. Get that through your head. You've typed the same thing 5 times today. Honestly. If people are just going to put lazy things in, and again, I'm saying this to about 10 people. There's 4,000.
It's not 10 people, Alice. There is a lot of people in the chat who don't think we're playing well. There is a lot of comments coming in saying that
we're not winning, and we need to improve, certainly. But I don't want to go as far as people have gone. There were people who were completely writing off this game at like 18 minutes. It's head loss. It's complete head loss, and it's silly. There were people literally writing us off 18 minutes in. Mental.
But listen, there's no easy games in the Premier League. We know that. But at the same time, Wolves are rock bottom. Whether or not they've been on a decent run of games lately, if we want to be a Champions League contender, then we've got to go to Molineux. We've got to win. It's as simple as that. If we are...
12 minutes to do that, though,
it's not, though, is
we
it?
have. Of course we have.
Games in the footballing season.
But Alex, this is a game we should be winning. We should win. We should win this game.
Generally, more times than not. Yeah, I agree. But you can not win football matches and be a good side. Like Man City will lose games. Whoever's going to win the Premier League this season will have lost silly games. Fact. It happens, and we're not even good enough to win a Premier League, so we will lose more silly games. It's just the nature of the beast.
I think that's a fair comment. Someone just said there, and I agree with it. I think Wolves look more dangerous in the final third than we do.
They do.
We're dominating the rest of the pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. Travoy says, sorry, Alex, but that final third was dreadful. Wolves look better in attack than us. And when has Eddie been a ball retention manager? Because he always plays direct.
I don't know why you're saying sorry, because I agree with everything you've said. We haven't been good enough in the final third. I'm saying the same thing. I'm just not willing to go to complete head loss levels of, oh my God, destroy the club because we're just terrible. Like, people are going really far with it. Like, yeah, we need to be better.
What is really pissing me off is the fact that we've had all that possession, all that build-up play, and we still haven't had a fucking shot on target. That's
not good enough.
That is not good enough. That is shambolic. It's terrible, the fact we haven't had a shot on target. It is dreadful. Let's have a look. Need to be aggressive in the last third. I think we see one goal, many to follow. Yes, I probably agree with that. Super Sam says they're forcing us wide, and for now it's working. DK says, ooh, for a creative number 10. Imagine. Cass says, Wolves have done this all season. Probably going to be a set piece or a screamer from outside the box that decides the game. Barbara, member for 47 months now. Thanks, Barb. I can't even remember us from shooting from outside the box. We need to try a few long shots. Great commentary, guys. 6 stops. That's how it is these days. Kids are impatient. Toon Sammy says, I hope the unnecessary head loss is fake fans and we are not becoming an entitled fan base. Nick Thornton, games like this highlights our lack of a number 10. We don't have that high-level creative spark to open up a low block. We don't. I mean, Billy, you've harped on about the inability against a low block for months and months now.
Well, years. This has been here since Eddie Howe's first full season. The likes of Bournemouth and Crystal Palace of that season coming in and blocking us down. Yeah, we've found trouble, and you need Gordon to have a blinder, which he is doing, but unfortunately, there's been no end product of yet, and Barnes do the same. It's it's something. That
Alex, will you stop blocking everybody, please?
I'm not. I'm timing people out. There's the same guy who keeps saying I'm salty, so I time him out, and then when he's untimed out, he says it again. It's just spam, guys. If it gets to the level of abuse, I am just going to time people out. Because it's not on.
David Thornton, thank you for your super chat as well. Much appreciated. Kenny says, how often does the ball go back plus all the missed passes? I mean, look.
The ball just needs to go back at times just so you can get yourself further forward. But
yeah. Stephen says, Barnes, 2 crosses from deep, never looks to hit the byline.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about that because it should be the side he can get to the byline on, being he's right-footed.
Yep. But I also think that when the ball is rolled back to Trippier, he needs to cross the ball more.
Yeah, more.
He simply has to cross the ball more. Well, he gets it, and all the time it's backwards or sideways.
He's got space. We need to cross it more full stop.
Yeah. Tracy Ann says, I think it's been a pleasant game to watch. Wolves' low block is difficult to get past, but I see goals in the second half. Well, it all depends on the Eddie Howe's team talk, doesn't it, really, as to how we come out in the second half these days?
She did say, I think we'll see goals. I didn't say which end.
Well, that is true, yes. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. One of our mods, Julie, says, all entitled to an opinion, but don't insult anyone. Exactly. There's a way to have your opinion without insulting.
Yeah, but
it's quite simple. If you don't agree with something about the football that I've said, explain your version of the football, not me specifically as a person. That's the difference. That's the difference. We don't have to attack the people, talk about the football. That's how it works. And if it is about me, I'm just going to time out. It's really simple.
Alex has had raw meat for breakfast. Slow build-up play allows them to sit in a low block. We get in when we play it through quick. We can have a debate. It's not hard. We're allowed our opinion. Ruben says, Wolves have fresh confidence fighting for survival. They have to be organised to take every single point. It feels like the first goal wins this. Pete says, great show, guys. If we get 1, we'll get 3. And David Lamb with another super chat as well. Thank you, David. I do believe that if we score first, I think that will completely open Wolves up and we can get 2 or 3 then.
We've got such a good record of scoring first and then scoring loads more.
No, we don't. Six Stop says not all opinions were made equal. Oh, dear. Neither team covering themselves in attacking prowess. 0.22 versus 0.3 XGs. Yeah, the XGs aren't great. Omar, good afternoon to you. Cameron and Harris say hello. We will win this. Cameron and Harris, hope you're enjoying the game so far, and I hope we get 3 points. As we're just looking at the crowd there, there's not many fans looking very excited on both sides, guys. They're looking a little bit miserable.
If I lived in Wolverhampton, I'd fucking feel miserable.
Oh.
It is.
Well, listen, I watched something on YouTube quite a while back, actually, but it was about depressing places in the UK. And this guy was going around interviewing people in Wolverhampton itself. And they were saying the same thing.
Well,
they were saying it's a terrible place to live. It's so dull and dreary. It's not the best place to live in the world. So that they were actually agreeing with you. Anyway, Newcastle coming back out now for the second half. Marius.
Gillespie's on.
Yeah, okay, Billy. Marius, a member for 36 months. Is a shame that as a channel grows, the chat gets worse. How to turn off the chat sometimes now so I can listen to you without getting depressed. Yeah, I mean, we can't do anything about
what,
it.
Paul, we've got a lovely set of comments to kind of explain the chat today. We've got somebody who said all this tippy tappy, get the ball in the box quicker. And then someone else has said all we're doing is just crossing the ball. So two people that are clearly watching two different games. It's nothing to do with me. It's just two other people. It's crazy how people interpret the football. Just mental.
Yeah. Jay says frustrating game so far. Not happening in the final third. Still fancy us to nick it though. Matthias Mane looks a decent player for them. He's more than decent. Yanis says all we do all season is spam crosses and pray. Michael says I think we played well, just the final ball is lacking. The hate against Voldemort is frustrating. He has 9 goals so far. Isak got 11 in his first season, and Graham Ritchie has sent in a gifted membership. Thank you, Graham.
Wolves going into it, but he is frustrating to watch, I have to say.
The thing is with Whistler, there's not going to be any space in behind for him to do his sort of game.
No.
Unless we go 1-0 up. The best thing we could do in this second half is get a cheeky goal early, and then Wolves there's going to be more space for us. But it's all well and good saying we need a goal, but
indeed. Well, Wolves are going to kick off this second half. Just waiting for the referee to give the go-ahead and blow his whistle. And we're off. Second half is underway live here on the Toon Review. Please don't forget to smash those likes, guys. And, of course, if you are new, please do subscribe. Come and be part of a brilliant community as we try and head towards 50K. Just hit that subscribe and make sure your notifications are on so you never miss uploads or live shows from the channel. Thank you in advance for that. Tracy Ann has gifted a membership as well. And Jamie Griffiths has also sent in a super chat. Thank you, Jamie. Much appreciated, my friend. And again, no spoilers in the chat, please. Not that there's been a lot of spoil about the first half. Oh, dear.
I think it's going to work in the knackers.
Oh, that's
everyone's laughing.
Ouch.
It is.
Yeah, he's got that right in the plums. Oh, I tell you what, his testes are now in his throat. My goodness me. Wow. Glad I'm listening to you and not watching this. Thank you, I think. Anyway, Lewis Hall is on the ball now for Newcastle. Nothing in front of him. So back to Sven Botman, and we will try and build again. Trippier now. Not a great ball for Barnes, but he's done well to keep possession there. He's done very well. And then lays the ball back to Malik Chow. Botman again.
Nice one, Kendo. That's brilliant. Really good.
He's no woman. Excellent stuff. Anyway, Wolves have it back in the centre of the pitch. Great interception by Gordon. Read that perfectly. Now Joe Linton finds Bruno. Bruno across to Trippier. Trippier brings it forward now. Barnes ahead of him. Oh, Trippier's kick it straight out.
I'm not sure about the right side of the pitch.
It's not the first time they've got it wrong today on that right side.
Yeah, and now Trippier's got to get back because Mane seems to have recovered his testicles, but Trippier gets back and then he's sort of taken out by Mane, and I think he got a kick somewhere. I'm not. Oh, I see rouge. There's a lot of rouge on Trippier's brow there. He obviously caught a stud there in that coming together with Mane. And to be fair, the kid looks a little concerned for Trippier. There was nothing malice in that at all. Just a coming together in the tackle. But Trippier's definitely got eau rouge coming from his brow.
Bit of claret.
Indeed. Was Lewis Hall having a conversation with Eddie Howe?
Is it Miley?
Well, let's not rule Trippier out yet, Alex. I mean, obviously the kiss of death there. I mean, There did seem to be a lot of blood there when that camera angle came on him, but he's trying to sit up anyway. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, he just.
Fell on
Yeah,
his
Mane's.
Yeah, potentially.
Mane's tried to avoid. I mean, it's not Mane's fault. He's just trying to get his foot over Trippier when he's on the ground. Just again, another one of those unfortunate coming togethers, but we'll see what Trippier is like. I mean, he's definitely cut. It looks like.
Nah, he's got to come off. That looks nice.
Oh, look at that! Oh my God, that's wider than the M1. That's
He's got to come off that. You can't put Vaseline on that and carry on. He's got to come off.
That's a stitches. Holy shit!
You know, I'm usually partial to a gash, but that's fucking awful.
Yeah, Miley's warming up.
Oh, that's horrendous. I mean, Trippier's sitting up. But my God, there's no way.
That's not gone in his eye.
Get the magic sponge out. What's the matter with you?
They're going to try and bandage this up. I don't think that can be.
Oh,
I mean that's wow.
Nasty.
Wow. But again, I will reiterate, there wasn't anything malicious in that. It was just the fact that Mane was coming over the top of Trippier. He's caught him with his studs, and he's opened what I can only assume is a very stitchable hole in his head.
Oh yeah, that's right, lads. Just put some Vaseline on it.
Vaseline, that'll close it up. Need bother. Get it, you know.
God, honestly.
Think about kicking him in his bollocks again next time, Kieran. Christ.
They're not even patching him up. He's just gone to the sidelines here with Vaseline on. Walker Peterson, calm down, Paul, for fuck's sake. What the fuck's he on about?
Oh, you think she's being a bit girly about the cut.
Oh, for God's sake, it's a bit of banter, man. What am I supposed to do on commentary? Just talk like it's a cut in his head. Yeah. Grow up.
See, this law's stupid. He's been injured accidentally, and he's got to stop the pitch now for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Ridiculous law.
I'm amazed they're not taking him to get that stitched up, though, to be fair. I mean, looking at that needs to be stitched up.
Could put a fucking zip on it, couldn't they?
Yeah. That's nasty. Has Alex gone to throw up?
I don't
know. Anyway, long ball from Nick Pope. Joe Linton underneath this. Flicks it on. Can Hall keep this in? Yes, he can. Great work from Lewis Hall. Now Anthony Gordon. And again, back to Botman. Nothing in front of him.
It's back on.
Well, he's itching to come on. I'm wondering how long that Vaseline will hold out for, Billy. I mean, you're the expert on Vaseline.
Yeah, the places I'll go. I don't want to fucking heal holes.
Oh, that's not a good ball by Lewis Hall. And great play. Wolves get a chance to cross it in. In it comes. Header comes in. It's quite over the bar.
Wasn't great from Bruno.
I think it was Mascara. Yeah, but it was a hospital pass by Lewis Hall, to be fair. Yeah, it wasn't a great ball. And the cross came in.
He's got to make an effort to stop that cross as well.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the header by Mascara quite far away over the bar, but now Gordon's got it at the other end for Newcastle.
Oh, that's dreadful. Not dreadful.
Not a great ball, but Wolves not great at getting the ball out themselves. It's very, very scrappy. And then a deflection. Good grief.
I mean, the opening start of the second half is what some people's description of the first half was. This is bad.
Yeah, there's been lots of passes going amiss from both sides at the start of this second half. Not great. Nick Thornton says Byrne went back on with a punctured lung, man. Man up. Yeah, but Byrne should not have been allowed back on the pitch.
Yeah, I'm bald, that referee.
That looked suspiciously like a handball, but Wolves coming forward here. Long ball. And Hwang at the back post. Botman had to be careful. I don't think anybody saw Hwang coming in there.
Nobody gave him a shout. We've got to talk to each other.
It's blasted away into the heavens. I mean, that was dangerous there because, I mean, I think as well, Arekadare left it and started screaming at his winger there, not thinking where Hwang was, and then suddenly realised, and it's like, oh, hang on a minute.
Why is there no
wasn't
shout
the-
for Botman there that there's a man on and he needs to win that?
Well, Botman certainly
think-
didn't
yeah,
know Huang
Pope-
was there until he
Botman
turned
looked
round.
back at Pope as well.
Yeah,
as
he
if to
did.
say, why did nobody give me a shout?
Oh, Tonali now. He's put it too far in front of him. This is a terrible start to the second half. Both sides. The football is what Kieran Trippier's got on his head right now.
What's
Ball
that?
from Trippier, a little bit heavy for Malik Chow. Botman to Lewis Hall. And Hall is tackled, through into Newcastle.
Wolves have added the intensity to their game that we needed to add to ours.
Yeah, they're closing us down very, very quickly now as we try and bring it out from the back. Eddie Howe and great by Tonali, but he's won it back a second time. Wolves wanted a handball.
No ball.
Lovely ball from Lewis Hall out to Trippier now. Trippier to Barnes. Barnes cuts inside. Back to Bruno. Little 1-2. Barnes now a bit of space to run forward with the ball. Barnes, great run. Plays it through, looking for Joe Linton, cleared away.
You should have done better there.
Yeah, not enough pace on that.
It's a great idea, just not executed well.
Yeah. Botman now across to Malik Chow. Trippier on the far side. Tonali. He gets it back to Malik Chow. So we try again. Botman to Lewis Hall. And now Gordon. Take him on, Gordon. Go on. You've been doing
He
it
can't
all
go on the
game.
outside because Joe Linton's in his way.
Yeah, Joe Linton blocked him off, didn't he? Here's Bruno. Bruno. Lovely ball to Trippier. He brings it down for Barnes. Barnes turns. And now Trippier again. Trippier to Bruno. Trippier again. And once again, we have to go backwards.
And repeat. Rinse and
I just wish somebody would take a pot at a cross when we're in a situation like that. We tried this little delicate triangle thing, and it
My God.
oh, that's now Wolves on the break. Not many players up, I have to say. But here's Mane. That's a
What are we
terrible ball
doing?
for Mane. This is absolute garbage, by the way.
It's like the halftime team talk from Eddie was, right, everything you did in the first half, lads, let's take 20% off it. That's basically what we're doing.
Bruno now swings it out to Trippier. Just over the halfway line, inside for Tonali. I think Barnes had made a good run there, but Trippier didn't see him, and Barnes wasn't too happy about that. But here's Lewis Hall in a bit of space on this near side. Inside for Bruno. Bruno, and again, running into each other at the minute, but Gordon's now found Hall. Hall back to Gordon.
Trippier on the far post, look.
Yeah, Gordon. He will fire in a cross. It's a very good cross. And Voldemar can only get what I call a gentle flick on, and Wolves bring it away.
And if he hadn't have done, Barnes was in, I think.
Possibly. But again, communication. I mean, is it actually happening? And Wolves get it back to Sarr in goal, but we are pressing. But Wolves managed to get it away. To this nearest side. Good header by Lewis Hall. Really powerful header. Finds Gordon, but he's closed out. No foul, says the referee. I thought he was sandwiched out of it, but that's terrible from Wolves. Back to Lewis Hall. He then loses the ball. And a throw in. Yeah, he's banging his. Yeah, he's banging it. I think it's just a knock on the shin he's took, Billy. I'm pretty hopeful he'll run that off. Just an impact injury there.
I think he was frustrated with his bit of play.
Yeah,
rather than being injured.
Here's Trippier now for Barnes. Barnes, not a lot of help and movement in front of him.
He's waiting 3 business days for the overlap from Kieran Trippier.
Yeah.
He got there as quick as he could.
Here's Barnes again. Now Trippier.
Cross it!
Cross it, man! Tonali and give it away again. Why is Trippier not crossing the ball?
That's too intricate, isn't it?
Wolves get a free kick on the halfway line.
Oh, it must be grabbing his shirt.
And he gets a yellow card, says the referee.
Must be grabbing his shirt, mustn't he?
Fuck me. Honestly, man. Yeah, he's dragged him back once, twice. Then his shorts.
If that's a foul and a yellow, then what did Chalobah do to Gordon? That doesn't make sense.
Dear God. Nick Thornton says another classic halftime team talk from Eddie. And Erection the third, skill-based matchmaking. We're both fucking shite.
I mean, there's been 2 opportunities again with the Harvey Barnes through ball that he misweighted to Joe Linton, and that cross to Voltemada that should have been left for Barnes. But everything apart from that, and even then, we just can't get the final product right at all.
Well, Wolves, nothing came from that free kick. It was a dreadful free kick. What an advert this is for Premier League football this second half. Sarr clears only as far as Lewis Hall. Does well to maintain possession there. Then is tripped. I mean, that's a yellow card. Come on. If Mascara, you are a dirty little bastard and should be booked for that.
Why isn't he booking him for it? He's actually done some damage there to a player. And you know what I mean? You're booking him.
I mean, Tonali just tried to remove somebody's shorts. I mean, he's that is Jesus wept.
I mean, it's the level.
We don't have any more left backs. Can they leave him alone?
The level of punishment for yellow cards is mental, isn't it, in this league? It really is.
It is.
I tell you so much, Trips is going to have some black eye. It's starting to shut already. But amazingly, the old Vaseline is holding out as we go short with the free kick to Lewis Hall, who then puts it in the area, and that is all the way down to Sarr, the goalkeeper.
Such imagination, that free kick, wasn't that? Fucking hell.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sarr's kick is terrible. Bruno now has it. Bruno. Oh, intercepted. Turned on the halfway line. And a shot comes in from Tonali is blocked. And Wolves get it back. No, they don't. It's absolutely shocking football from Wolves. Barnes now whips it in. Cleared away again. And still, we don't manage to get a shot on target. Play on, says the referee. Voldemada's header. Oh, my fucking God.
My God, Nick.
He's offside as well. He's offside as well. And the header was his... Oh. I mean, look, is he using Timothy here and he's frightened to head a ball in case he loses some locks? What the fuck? This is absolutely garbage. Well, Wiss is warming up. So is Elanga, guys, just to make you feel better. Still 0-0. Ball down the wing. Botman is after this. And Pope comes out and clears the ball. Voltemada was offside. Had that continued. And Wolves have the ball back now. Oh, God. How has he managed to spin away from Bruno there? Dear me. Dear, oh dear. Here's Gomez. Plays it out wide. In comes the cross. It's a very good cross headed away by Trippier. Only as far as the far post. Gomez again. Cross, you imagine, will come in at some point here from Wolves. As he runs at Harvey Barnes. Left-footed cross. In it comes. Headed away. Good header, Malik Chow. And it needed to be. Wolves continue with the pressure, though. Mascara. Out wide again. Chichua back to Mascara. He tries to cross and hits Joe Linton's arse. Tonali then says, well, there you go. Mascara, have the fucking ball back.
Just fucking control it, Sandro. You had fucking all the time in the world there, man.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Oh, Lewis Hall. Too far in front of him. Chicho's never going to get there. And all the way back to Nick Pope. Does any one of you guys want to sum up this second half?
Yes,
62
in one word,
minutes?
Absolute shite. That's 2 words, but there you go.
That's 2, Billy. 15 love.
Yeah, it's very bad. We've managed to produce exactly the same as the first with less quality. Still creating chances, but doing absolutely nothing with them.
Here's Gordon. Joe Linton. Back to Gordon. He's tackled. Joe Linton has to come all the way back for the ball. And now Bruno. Across to Malik Chow. He can feed now. Oh, tremendous from Chow. Steps inside. Lays it to Tonali. Tonali plays it to Trippier, slightly behind him. And now Barnes. Trippier on the overlap. Barnes to Bruno. He does put a cross in. A good cross for Joe Linton. He can't get there more. And it's headed away. And it's a corner.
How did that not go goalwards?
He should have got there.
That's a goal kick. You give a goal kick, I think.
I think it's a corner, Billy. I think it's a corner. Brilliant ball in that by Bruno. Superb ball.
There.
Oh, he's got to score. I mean, again, it's mistimed. He's mistimed going in for the header.
Here's a goal kick, by the way.
It should be a goal kick, yeah.
Dear me.
Really good from Joe Linton to try and join that attack.
Hey,
as well.
It's a corner, guys. It is a corner.
Well, I'll go to the foot of our stairs.
And it comes.
Oh, fuck me, that's wank.
It's dreadful. Yeah.
Give him back.
Oh, nice ball to Tonali. Tonali clips it in and flick back to Zaha. Botman tries to get a header on it, and the goalkeeper claims the ball.
He nearly threw it back to him.
Yeah.
He's going to go for the ball, you dickhead.
And the offside flag's up anyway. Nick Thornton says, utter shite, and Eddie sits on his hands. Dante with a super chat as well. Thanks, Dante. Hope you're well.
The thing is, though, we've had so many chances. We've had 7 or 8 opportunities to.
I mean, Joe Linton's completely mistimed that header. He's completely mistimed it.
Yeah, we need to make changes. There's got to be a change or two coming soon.
Guys, give it a like if you're enjoying the commentary. And of course, please do subscribe by hitting the logo in the bottom right-hand corner. Just click that, click subscribe, and come and be part of this incredible community on the Toon Review. As we are seeing a substitution, Strand Larsen is coming on for Arakadare. So thank God, somebody more easier to pronounce.
Someone more dangerous than all.
Well, he's been getting pelters off the Wolves fans this season, Strand Larsen, for his form. But just so happens that he might turn up today.
We scored how many last week? 3?
Yeah. I mean, against Shrewsbury, Billy. I mean,
that is true.
Voldemar,
jump there.
Just no strength there at all. Chichua. And again, we lose out on the 50-50 balls. Come on! Here's Bueno for Wolves. Wang. That's not Wang, it's Gomez. Nice turn. Not much in front of him, but goes out wide again. Strand Larsen waiting for the cross coming in, but Wolves patient again. Now Huang. Wolves look to unlock the door. Oh, Lewis Hall read that well, but took a heavy touch, but he's got out of it somehow. Come on, get... Oh.
My God, Lewis.
He had no right to get through all that.
Yeah, mate. I mean, to be fair, he got a couple of lucky deflections, but holy shit!
Yeah, so lucky he does it every week.
I mean, the kid is 3 substitutions from Eddie now. Miley.
I mean, this should have been 5 minutes ago, based on how we've been playing. To be fair, maybe more than that.
Miley, Wissa, and Elanga. Tonali coming off, as he seems to do every single game now.
Oh, Shahar's on the bench, so we've got an actual right back who could come on if we really need it.
We've also got Willock on there who'll come on, and Miley will go to right back.
Exactly, yeah.
Elanga's on for Gordon.
Yeah, Barnes will go out left, won't he?
Yeah. And Voldemar now comes off for Wissa. I mean, Voldemar has not had a good game.
Gordon's dropped off as well, to be fair, after his first half hour.
Alan Toon says this game needs a defibrillator. Yawn.
Come on, Ananga. He's gone.
Oh, this is it.
You know what? He makes runs and Trippy won't play him.
Yeah, but, come on. This is your time, Anthony Elanga, as we've kicked the ball out to play for a Wolves throw-in again.
Eddie Howe's face at Trippier there. Yeah, I feel the same. Just chipped it out.
Anyway, Wolves are going to throw this long. This is coming into the area. Mascara asking for a towel. You're not getting one. Get on with it, you fanny. Long throw in it comes. Joe Linton underneath this for Newcastle. Come on.
Out of puff there. What's that?
And then a dreadful cross. It's gone behind for a goal kick. I mean, this wow.
See, better cross on a Mackham's Christmas card.
Yeah, absolutely. Here is Wissa's first touch. He did well to recover, though. He got it back to Malik Chow. Lewis Hall. Oh, beautiful turn from Lewis Hall. And away he goes down the left-hand side. He has been caught up here, but he's still got the ball. 2 on him now. And eventually they get the ball off him.
No supporter. No one wants to help him at all.
Nobody. Absolutely nobody.
Disgraceful.
Barnes would have been helping him.
And now long ball for Strand Larsen. He flicks it on, looking for Mane. But Chow does really well. And Pope then gets it to Kieran Trippier. Trippier brings it forward now. Inside for Bruno. Bruno outside. What a ball that is for Elanga. And his first touch is horse shit, but he manages to get it back to Miley. Inside for Bruno. Now Elanga. That's a good cross. Headed away. And I think that's the first good cross Anthony Elanga's put in 3 months. But hell, well done, son.
It's the perfect cross for Baltimore as well, and he's not on.
Well,
you say that. You say that, though.
Right,
he has had some good crosses today and hasn't been able to get his head on anything.
He'd probably headed it back to Pope from there.
Corner to Newcastle. Trippier comes across to take. And in it comes. Headed away. And
Doesn't get the whip on it.
Given to
We
Wolves.
need to get Bruno back on the court because he's just... They're too flat.
Yeah,
Bruno
there's no pace on them, is there? There's no pace, and Bruno whips it in. And
he's
pushed
just
over.
gone down under
He just
nothing.
fell over after he pushed Elanga.
The goalkeeper's getting protected too much.
Goal kick to Wolves as we come up to the 70th minute. Another change is going to be made, not just yet. Wolves, by the way, not Newcastle.
I'm taking Elanga off already, I think.
Oh, dear, that's terrible from... I mean, how many times are we going to say that's terrible from someone in this bloody second half? Anyway, number 8 is coming off for Wolves, which is, of course, Gomez.
I'm not very happy, is he?
I like the way they take the gloves off, as they're coming off the pitch. They're going to sit on a bench, so if it's cold, you would assume they'd leave the gloves on. It's bizarre. Really bizarre behaviour. But he's not in any hurry to get off the pitch, is João Gomez. And on comes Arias.
Good player, Arias.
Don't say it, Billy. Don't say it.
He is a good player.
But I know
why you pronounce that.
Yes, yeah, that's where I thought he was going, mate, to be honest.
Nothing, nobody went there. But he's a good player, Arias, to be fair.
Well, Lewis Hall finds Joe Linton on this near side, and he rolls it back to Botman. Botman to Chow. Chow brings it forward. Back to Botman. Across the Hall. Joe Linton. Oh, nice play. Gets it to Lewis Hall, who has space to run into now. Hall, good ball inside for Miley. Miley's got Trippier outside of him. Trippier back to Bruno. Bruno out to Trippier. Cross the ball! Miley, cross the ball! Now it comes in. Headed away too easy. Good play by Bruno, though. Oh, it's a beautiful ball to Wissa, but well blocked in. Wolves balls it up. It's clipped in towards Elanga, but it's out for a goal kick. Right, twice to get the cross in there. Tried twice, and they still didn't take it. And then when they do cross it, it's easily headed away.
Yeah, we needed Miley to play in front of Trippier. He played it behind him. It slowed the whole attack down.
Yeah,
as there's Gandalf there in the Newcastle fans trying to put a spell on things.
Well, he's from Wolverhampton, I think, or Birmingham, Tolkien.
Yeah,
well, he was. He's dead about 100 years.
Sal launches it towards Strand Larsen. Miley for Lewis Hall. Hall plays a long ball across, looking for what a ball that is for Trippier to run onto. Where is that? Where's Elanga's playing centre forward now? Here's Wissa.
Why is Elanga
back to Trippier? Trippier clips it into Elanga. Elanga takes it down, knocks it back to Wissa. Wissa to Miley. Miley to Alanga. Inside for Wisser. Not a great ball. And Wolves clear the ball. Goodness me. Nick Thornton says zero imagination, like for like, predictable BS. And a Rockstar says, why do players continue to foul keepers considering VAR always going to be ruled out?
Well, they didn't. There weren't one there. That was the referee's interpretation.
Yeah.
But Elanga looks bright, to be honest. Elanga looks quite bright. I might give him a 4 this week.
Well, we're still yet to have a shot on target, folks. In comes Hall's cross. It's well deep, flicked away. That's going to be a corner.
Yes, indeedy.
Good cross.
Well, you're not on the pitch, so stay off it. Don't roll back on it.
Look at him rolling him on the pitch. Fuck off. Bueno's 4 yards off the pitch there, and he starts rolling back on, and then his teammate says, keep rolling, son. Bullshit, that call. Look at it. Look how far he's on the pitch now to where he went down. You absolute melon.
It'll be our penalty here in a minute if he keeps going.
Get up, you tart. Nout the matter with him. Absolutely nout the matter with him. Stop complaining. Get on with the game, you pussy. Jesus Christ.
Never heard David Coleman say that.
No. You get very special commentary on here.
Who's taking this one? Lewis Hall?
No. It looks like Trippier.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, because we always score from out-swinging corners. Goal come in, goal come in.
Yeah, goal. There's a lot of handbags at Dawn again in the penalty area. And it comes from Trippier on the 6-yard line, headed into the air. And Wolves managed to deal with it and smash it into the... No, they don't. Wow, that's some clearance, that. I've never seen a backspin like that before. Here's Joe Linton now from the throw-in. Back to Hall. Hall creates an opportunity to get a cross in. Wisser turns, fires in across at the back post, headed away again. Only as far as Barnes. Barnes now.
Give it him, then. Just give it him. You ain't going nowhere.
Here's Alanga to Bruno. Oh, what a flick by Bruno to Barnes. Fires it across. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Come on, someone's got to anticipate that.
Where did they think he was going to put it?
Get on the end of that. Magical play from Bruno, that. Barnes does a brilliant cross. Word. That's exactly what you want. Fired across the 6-yard box, and nobody takes a fucking chance on it.
2 centre-halves and a 9, and nobody's there.
Unbelievable. Nick's pick says we focus on wing play too much and forget the midfield.
Yeah, our route to goal has been very much that today. There's not been a lot through the middle. I know it's packed, but you've got to try it sometimes.
I mean, I don't know what Barnes is supposed to do there. That was one of the best crosses of the game. Exactly where you need the ball to go. And nobody takes a fucking chance on it. Not one. Put in my arse and make scones on the fucker. Unbelievable. Here's Strand Larson for Wolves, heading into the penalty area. Oh, man, he might have a chance. And a very, very quick defending by Malik Chow. I thought Mane was going to get on the end of that there. Strand Larson did really well, plays it into Mane. And Trippier makes a terrible mistake. And luckily for us, Trippier's there. Chow's there. What is Trippier doing there? Now we get lucky with a break. And now Barnes brings us forward. Barnes has Miley to his right. Barnes, Miley.
That's a red card.
And the referee's blown his whistle. And it's a yellow card for Barnes. I mean, I thought Barnes held on to the ball a little bit too long, guys.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go to Miley and he just didn't. No, he got some of the ball there. It's not a red.
I mean, I thought that's a good tackle there. It's Mascara, actually. Has he not already been booked?
No,
he should.
10 years ago, that's not even a foul.
But Mascara should have been booked earlier in the game, shouldn't he?
Yeah, true. It's crazy. The thing is with this, we had so many chances, but they're not going to go down as shots on target, shots or count towards XG. The amount of chances we've had like that is just.
Well, we've got a chance of putting something on target this time.
Well, it's wrong side for right foot. It's the wrong side for right foot. It's got to be a lefty.
Trippier and Hall are over this. It looks like the way Trippier's lying the ball down, it's going to be him.
God, this is a good advert for Vaseline today, isn't it? That's doing very well for his eye.
Oh, it's holding up well, I have to say. Question is, are we actually going to put something on target this time?
But I think it's a bit far out to be shooting, is it? Do you not think?
Oh, they'll probably let Fabian Schär take this somehow, even though he's not in the hospital bed.
It's a long way out, but well, we've seen these go in before.
It's going to Alanga, you watch. Roll it to Alanga.
I think Trippier's shooting. I think it's going the other way. I think it's going for the right-hand post as we look at it.
It'll have to be a hell of a goal to beat Sarr from here, to be fair. And it comes. Oh, I thought it was in. Side net.
Fucking hell.
So did Eddie Howe.
Just as I predicted.
Oh, choke me with a bull's penis. That was so close. But it's still not on target. When that rippled the side net in there, I thought it was going to roll into the, into the center of the net, on the net, and but fuck it. I'm just living in hope.
Down his face now.
Yeah, he'll have to come off it. He can't. That's not allowed.
Yeah, there's blood all over him.
Yeah. Long ball from Sarr from the goal kick. He was beating all ends up there, by the way. If that was that's a hard tackle coming in from Botman.
Just destroyed him.
Love it. And now Newcastle break again. Can Barnes get there? No, two.
Oh, if that was one of the other two wingers, they're pacey enough for that.
Yeah. Trippier now to Bruno. Bruno to Miley. Miley. Alanga. Alanga's got Trippier wide of him. Alanga goes himself. And yeah.
That's me.
Wow, that's
God.
Wow. And now Hall's lost the ball. Hall's out of position, and Wolves can break. And somehow Arias keeps the ball there. Lewis Hall's gone for a run. He's come way out of the left back position, and here come Wolves on the far side. Can we just address that? Can we just address that cross from Alanga?
Yeah, it was.
Has it landed yet?
Ooh. Here's Arias for Wolves. Whips a cross in and cleared away by Malik Chow. And Wolves are going to get a throw in.
God, they love a deep cross.
Wow. I mean, yeah. Less than 10 to go. And it's still goalless. And Newcastle still yet to have a shot on target. Yeah, here's Bueno, skips away. Oh, Trippier's dead. Trippier's knackered. He's absolutely knackered. In comes the cross again. And Hall plays it. Give him a fucking shout.
Yeah, we need to make a change here.
Trippier's knackered. I mean, Trippier turned there and couldn't run.
There's 3 or 4 that are. Barnes is the same. And I think Hall is to a certain extent.
Yeah, Hall looks knackered as well.
Lewis Hall is exhausted. I mean,
there's nothing we could do, though. Who else could we put left back?
Alex Murphy.
Alex Murphy.
Well, that is true.
There's a thing. Yeah. Fuck me. Come on. Bueno with the corner for Wolves. In it comes, headed away by, I believe, Alanga, who goes sprinting after it. Of course he does.
Good clearing header. Give him credit.
100 meters. Yep, it certainly was. But I feel this is going to come a long throw from Mascara here.
Tipping it from there.
Well, he's drying the ball, Billy. He's got it. He's gone for a towel.
Man, who's he? Jan Zalesny.
I'm more concerned than hopeful in this final 10 minutes, you know.
I agree.
Well. I'm concerned now. He's got to make changes. There's 3 or 4 on the pitch that can hardly walk, let alone run.
Mascara is going to launch this towards the penalty area. And it's flicked on. And back there is Bruno. And can't clear it. Strand Larsen shuts him down. And it's out for a goal kick.
We can make a sub now.
Eddie.
No?
Eddie.
No.
Eddie.
No, Pip
Eddie.
with a quick restart. Oh, God.
Eddie. Eddie.
Billy!
Eddie.
Flicked on by Miley looking for a Langer. And he wins a free kick. Well played.
This is his best game for Newcastle since the Barcelona one.
Well,
He's made one cross and a defensive header. He's done 2 things, Billy.
3 things.
yeah. And
Just won a free kick then.
Well, yeah.
That's
I'm not sure
three
he
things
did
done
that.
this season before
It
the
got
game
done
started.
to him.
Barnes now to Joe Linton. Joe Linton, nice little touch to Lewis Hall. On to Joe Linton again. Barnes in front of him. Barnes, Wisser. Oh,
It was so nearly
just didn't come off that one.
Didn't go for a bastard corner.
Here's Hall.
help him.
Oh, he's lost the ball, but he's got a free kick, says the referee. Strand Larson is furious, and I have a feeling that Strand Larson has a point there. Lewis Hall goes over to talk to him and say, "Oh, you twat. Did he get the ball?" No, he didn't. It is a free kick. Indeed, it is.
The dirty Norwegian.
We'll have to help Lewis Hall there. There's 3 people on him. We can't just expect him to like messy his way out of corners all the time.
Oh, Trippier's managed to get himself on the stair lift over to the side of the pitch.
Yeah. Look how knackered Trippier looks, man. Oh, dear. And Wisser telling Trippier to hurry up there. Did you see that? Unbelievable. Chance, Bruno! Oh, was that a shot on goal?
We've had a shot on target, to be fair, now. But now we're in the shit.
Powder puff header by Joe Linton. Oh, great covering Lewis Hall. Incredible athleticism from Hall.
He's got to score there, Joe Linton. He really has.
Oh, God almighty.
I know he's
Great
got to manufacture his own
well.
power. I know he's got to manufacture his own power, but still.
Yeah, but come on. Jesus Christ. Let's see that again. In it comes from Trippier, headed away, comes to Bruno. He fires a shot on the turn. Saar parries. He's got to do better, Joe Linton there. The size of Joe Linton, you've got to make that yours.
He did. He just didn't.
He tried to put it top corner.
And hit middle centre.
Well, it's 2 shots on target anyway in 1 move. So there we go. Wang's gone off and he doesn't. Wang's not happy at all.
He's not.
Rodrigo Gomez is on. How many fucking Gomez's to play for Wolves?
All of them.
All of them. Good ball to Barnes. Barnes crosses in. Cleared away again. Corner to Newcastle. Come on.
There's no one in the centre there to tap in. That's where Wisser should have been. To tap that
Barnes
into
has put it in that sort of area 3 or 4 times this game.
He has.
They're 2 different strikers, and the strikers have not been there on any occasion.
Look at those tart Wolf fans over in the background with them raincoats on. Get a grip of your life. Jesus Christ. It's a bit of water.
Hey, oh, Bruno second it. Good.
Yeah, he is. In it comes. It's right under the bar again, and it's headed over by Joe Linton.
Why didn't you do that last time, Joe? That's the power we wanted last time.
Well, let's have another look. Gets well up. It's a free header, and it's a terrible header, to be quite honestly. You've got to be putting them on target, at least on target. 11 attempts, 2 on target, which came in the same move, to be fair. Fuck me.
Now, the review will be tomorrow, won't it, Paul?
Yes, it will. As Wisser's in here, but I thought he was offside. But anyway, he can't get there. It's cleared away.
Flag down.
And it is offside indeed. Wisser's miles offside. Miles offside. I Like Coffee says, after this game so far, are our tactics stale or do we need better quality players? And Nick Thornton says, Eddie's a one-trick pony, lads. Zero imagination.
I don't agree. I think we've created like at least 12 reasonable opportunities. Nobody's willing to put it in the back of the net. That's a quality issue and an understanding issue. The chance creation's there. We just can't hit a barn door.
Long ball by Saar. Still 0-0. Dying minutes of the game.
Well, this was the same against Man City, though, right? This is 2 full games where we couldn't hit a barn door.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be plenty of injuries, won't there? Because Trippier was down for a good 3 or 4 minutes.
Well, you'd imagine, Billy. You'd imagine. All across to Botman. Botman in turn now to Trippier. Sorry, Chow. Trippier now. Northern says, tell me I'm wrong. Shite. And Alex, you're talking to the shite, apparently.
What, that we can't finish?
Why is he talking shite? Back up your comment, you twat. Instead of just saying he's talking shite. Why? Have a conversation, man.
2 games.
Oh, dear me. Toon Steel says, Edward Bruce Southgate, abysmal and unacceptable.
Yellow card coming here.
Yep, indeed. I mean, to me, this is unacceptable. It's bottom of the table Wolves. It's unacceptable. The amount of opportunities we've had to create goals. It's bullshit.
And a lot of people have had a chance as well. You know, Joe Linton, Barnes, Voltemada, Visser. Everybody's had a go in a reasonable space. And the centre halves.
You can't accept it. You can't accept a result like this. You just can't. It's just fuck me, man.
Get it over yet. Still time's going on.
There is, Billy. I like your optimism. Love it. Nick Thornton says, Alex, a quality issue from Eddie's signings.
That could be right.
Yeah. Joe Linton heads it away. Not very far, though. Picked up by Arias. Back to Mane. In it comes. Good block that time by Elanga. Arias now. On to Mane. The Wolves have got the box. There is loaded up in there. Mane's crossed to the back post. Headed back. And Nick Pope grabs it. I think it went out of play, to be fair. As we come up to the 90 minutes and we find out how long we have of injury time, would imagine there'll be a bit. Bruno now for Newcastle. Across to Botman.
And plus we've had all the subs. Plus we've had fucking Bueno doing his fucking forward roles.
Yes, indeed. Well, we have 6 minutes.
That's bollocks!
That's shite. I mean, Christ almighty.
Bollocks.
Mind if we do score from this attack, Billy, then, I don't mind it. And it comes to the box. Joe Linton underneath it. Nods it down really well for Hall. Hall took a first touch, and Wolves can break. Really poor first touch. Wolves on the attack here. Strand Larsen makes moves. Chow's across to defend it, and Chow blocks it, but Wolves get a corner.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that was all down to Lewis Hall wanting to take it on his left and lost the ball.
Yeah. Chipper says, can't beat Wolves yet. Got Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool all the way to play.
Ooh.
Well, way to be positive, Chippers. Thank you for that. Well, we have to defend here.
The only thing that concerns me is that our only incomings are likely to be defenders anyway. So there's nothing going to come in that's going to help our attack.
No. Even though it's clear we need a couple of bodies in there. Bueno's corner. Just flicked away. And I think that's going for a corner on the other side, is it? Yes, it is. As we have a Wolves player who seems to have Mascara seems to have took one in the nuts as well today.
Oh, good job, Joe Linton got to that because Van Larsen's fucking...
There's people putting spoilers in the chat.
Black and White Blue says, let's be honest, we've seen this many times before. Indeed. Corner to Wolves. Look at them, man. Fucking rain jackets. Get sorted out, man. That's a dreadful corner, and Bruno clears that at the near post. And they go all the way back to goalkeeper Sarr. And he now launches it again. Strand Larsen underneath it. Oh, Bruno does really well in that 50-50. Now one for Elanga. And, well, yeah.
I know you want to blame Elanga for that, but that wasn't his fault.
No, it wasn't. I just said, well, it's just typical of the way things are going for us, isn't it? Just blocked it out for a throw-in. Wisser's been terrible since he's been on, by the way.
Yes.
His touch has been dreadful. Just over 3 minutes of the injury time left. Miley with a header. Cleared away.
You lucky bastards.
Oh, how has he managed to get out of that? And then the referee gives a free kick to Wolves. No, you're asking for a yellow card, you bellend. That's a yellow card to you. Referee, get a grip of your fucking life, son.
Fuck me. Do you want a penalty for that fucking free kick on your halfway line, mate?
I know. Well, there's only one way this is coming. This is coming straight towards the penalty box. Still goalless. Dying minutes of injury time here at Molineux. Bueno falls over as he takes it, so he doesn't get the impact he wanted on it right. Toon Steel, Alex, you saw right. Eddie thinks there is nothing wrong with our attack. Here's Mane. Joe Linton on him. Mane manages to escape him, but Barnes, great interception. Now Barnes sends it to Elanga. Elanga down the left-hand side. Still Elanga. Pulls it back.
Referee!
Referee! I mean, are we clutching at straws there? I don't know. I'll have to see that again.
Yeah,
possibly we need a replay.
They'll probably just say it was a coming together. Here's Joe Linton. A lot of space for Joe. Sends it on to Bruno. What a turn by Bruno. Clips in a cross. Headed away. Elanga now on this near side. Elanga tries to cross it in, but it's blocked. And Mane quite slow to get to the ball. He's caught late, but no foul, says the referee. You were too slow there, Mane. And then, hey, our referee, fuck me alive! You little fucking ferret.
And if it had booked him when he should have done for asking for the yellow card, then he'd have been off now.
He'd have been off. Terrible tackle on Bruno, that. He went right through the back of him there. Shocking.
We've just played with some intensity for the last 60 seconds that we should have had for the last 45 minutes.
DK says, would you swap our squad from last season for this?
Yes.
I think that's a no-brainer, isn't it? An absolute no-brainer. Anyway, free kick, last minute of injury time. This would be a good time. In it comes, headed away. And again, it's just one of those floated balls. No pace on it. Trippier again. Sends it towards the box. Botman at the far post.
Shoot.
Bounces. Bruno! Oh, my God! How have you put that wide? It dropped lovely for him and he's completely sliced it. What an awful finish. And again, you just can't understand this, man. Fucking hell. Dear God. And there is the final whistle. An absolutely atrocious result for Newcastle United. No doubt about it. Atrocious result as they draw 0-0 at Wolves. 2 shots on target, which came from the same move. That is just not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. Holy shit, guys. I mean, Billy, where do you go with that?
I don't know where to go. It's 96 minutes of my life I ain't getting back. That was, most of it was dreadful, wasn't it? And although we played some decent stuff first half, second half was absolutely dire until the last, injury time, really. You know, I just don't know what to say about it. It's symptomatic of what we've been doing away from home all season for me. We're just not attacking enough.
Alex?
End product. It's end product. We've had really, really good chances and opportunities for Visser, Voltemada, Joe Linton, Bruno, Barnes. The centre halves have gotten involved. We've had so many chances that we've engineered, and they cannot hit a barn door at all. Yeah. We talked about this briefly earlier on in the season when Voltemada scored against Wolves at St James's Park, that we can't just keep scoring. Well, we can't rely on worldies all the time. And now we're not getting worldies. We can't score tap-ins. We can't score from any sort of position. Despite scoring loads against Leeds and Bournemouth, we just can't seem to do it from open play at the moment. Nothing's going in. We're doing everything but score.
At home we are. Not away, though.
Well, away, I mean, look, it just... we've still got the huge teams to come as well in the Premier League. That's the worry for me. We're not picking enough. We're not picking enough the points up away from home that we should be picking up. To be fair, let's be honest. We've seen this many times before. Toon Steel, we've seen that one. We've seen that one. I'll say it again. Tell me I'm wrong. That was shite Sunday League team. Come lads, we need to call a spade a spade. That was horrendous. Where's the positives in that? I'd rather Bruce shit on my face than watch that. Wow. Spike says, after that, I think we need a striker. Toon Steel, disgusting result. We may be in big trouble. Nick Thornton says 150 million on Alanga, Wisser and Ramsey. Well done, Eddie. Paul Spence, only good thing, puts us back above the Mackhams. Big Diamond says, worst game I've ever seen. Oh, I've seen a few worse than that. DK says, I'm sorry, guys. I'm livid. It's fine. I'm livid as well. It was just dreadful. It was just dreadful. There's no, I mean, look, we've drew 0-0 with a rock bottom side in the Premier League and created 2 shots on target. It's just not good enough. Peter McCardle says this was supposed to be our easiest game as you can't see us winning any of our upcoming league games. Unacceptable. I mean, they've got a point. You know, it is unacceptable.
Away. Yeah, I've got no confidence us beating a decent side away from home at the moment. At St James's Park, yeah, we can string performances together. But so I've got a question for you both. Apparently, thanks Brumtown, I'm delusional, so that's lovely abuse there. Thank you for that. But the problem is Eddie, so I'd like to focus on the other point. Is the problem Eddie when we had 7 or 8 players whiff? Or do we think it's finishing, or do we think it's Eddie?
No, it's definitely down to finishing.
Yeah, but as somebody said in the chat earlier, these are Eddie's signings.
Well, they are. I mean, spent,
and
125.
I mean, let's be honest. Voldemar, not good today. Wisser, pretty dreadful when he came on. His touch was abysmal. Barnes put some fantastic crosses in. Now, are you telling me that a top quality striker would not anticipate crosses like that coming into the box and be on the end of them?
I feel like I'm saying this every week, but I think if we had last season's striker up front with a win today, would have probably beat Man City on Tuesday.
Well, yes, Billy, but a top quality striker, you know, a real top quality striker anticipates those. He gets in them positions to score. And we're just not looking like it at the minute. Voldemar had that cross from Barnes in that first half. Any striker would be just praying for a cross like that to head into the net.
Yep.
And again, he mistimes it. Joe Linton mistimes his header. It's not good enough.
Yeah.
It just isn't.
Heading training.
We haven't got any training, guys. We're playing every 3 days generally. I know there was 5 days for this.
Well,
one,
no, Eddie did say 5 days training. Again, it's a good opportunity to get back to playing our best. And that was his comments in the press conference, by the way. You know, it's a good opportunity with these 5 days. Fuck me. If that's 5 days, you know, with a bit of... what the fuck? I do not know. Tracy says, I think we played okay, but Wolves' defence was very good. Well, we didn't do anything to make them look worse. NH says, don't want to say this, but we are missing a certain someone. And is he missing us? This is really poor. Eddie needs to work on how to beat low blocks. Big Tank says, City, Arsenal, etc. Our away form has to pick up. David says, is that result that ends European football next season? No, it isn't, because the league is still so tight. But more of the same results, and yes, you know, when we've got the big boys still all to play away from home, that's the worry. Only 1 positive today, no injuries, shite.
No, you don't know that yet.
Jazz says, that's sackable, and I'd release Wisser for free. Nick Thornton says, what's scary is we will set up the exact same way next week, next month, and next year. Eddie is simply a one-trick pony who refuses to evolve.
It is concerning that we've been struggling to break down low blocks since 2023. I've got to say.
Yeah, but I get where people are coming from when he says he's a one-trick pony, because he wouldn't change anything. You know, we need a goal. Why not go 4-4-2? Why not try and get something from the game instead of just the same old 4-3-3? It's fucking shit. He says he wants to win games, but we don't try and win games when we're in that position.
Would you go 4-4-2 with Voldemar and Visser? because they played once before when they were shite.
Billy, right now, I think anything's worth a risk. Anything's
We
worth
did
a risk to try
some-
and get a win.
But we did try some different things late on there. In the last sort of 20 minutes, we tried, Visser kept going out wide in the channels and Joe Linton went centrally to try and overload the opportunity out wide. And then you've got Joe Linton on the centre circle, not the centre circle, the penalty spot with sort of Barnes at the back post or whoever was on at the time. So we did try in the moment to mix it up. We tried many different ways.
I think you're really clutching at straws there, mate. I do. I think you've been very kind.
How so? Because that happened. I don't understand.
Paul, you keep defending Voltemada.
What do you
He's
mean?
an absolutely fuck all for about 3 months now.
I accept what you're saying, Alex. I'd just like to see maybe a change in formation. Try something different.
I agree. I agree. But I'm saying we did see. I'm just saying that happened. I'm not saying that. Oh my god, it was amazing because it didn't work. No, but it was something that we've not seen as much of before. So we did try little things.
Yeah, you kind of know things are wrong, guys. When I don't know whether you saw it, but the camera, like halfway through the second half, turned to the Newcastle bench, and you've got Tyndall, Jones, and Howe all in conversation, looking so confused, as if to say, "What do we do?" And you know that's a bad sign when the three of them are standing there, clueless as to what to do to change the game.
And it's always after half time. It's always after the half time team talk. No coincidence there. It is.
Yeah, I don't know what is said in that. I'd love to be a fly in the wall in that dressing room. Six Stop says it's just stale and one-dimensional this season. Olasola says, do we need a striker or is our play not allowing our strikers to excel? What do you think, guys? Listen, there was plenty of chances for the strikers today. So it wasn't like they were being, some of those balls we put into the box are a striker's dream, an absolute dream. And the fact is, they're not good enough to get on the end of them. Or when they do get on the end of them, they completely fuck it up. So the strikers were not isolated today. Not a chance. Some of them crosses were fantastic.
I tell you what, there's a lot of abuse in there for me today, and it's not going to fly. I'm sorry. You're getting banned. One more on me, you're just going to get banned. You can cut it right out.
Guys,
people are getting political.
Adults.
There's people saying I'm clutching at straws with that comment. All I said is that happened. That was it. I didn't say anything else. I didn't say it was good. I said it happened. We tried something different. That was all it was. So if you're getting political in the chat, you're just going to get banned. Honestly, it's getting ridiculous.
Try and be adult and actually put a comment in that Alex can answer properly. Have an adult conversation, whether you agree with him or not. Just put a conversation together. Are you that dumb? You can't put it. You'd rather just send insults.
I can ban people for disagreeing with me because they're not disagreeing with me. They're being abusive. People
that's what he's saying. If they are abusive, you can.
Political opinions don't matter, and I don't like Keir Starmer.
No, but he's saying there
bringing politics in. I'm talking about football specifically. If the comment starts with my name and then a bunch of waffle, nothing to do with football, then nonsense.
Look at what Emery is doing at Villa. Less signings than us. Stale squad and makes it work. Eddie, new signings are terrible. Cass has said it yesterday. There was no excuses for this match. If you want to be a big team, you can't draw 0-0 to the bottom of the table. I agree with that 100%. Toon Steel says, Eddie and Andy Howe, thank you for this. Tomio, Waldemar had better quality threats around him in Stuttgart, which overhyped his value. Jazz says, not fit for purpose. Mitchell was so right. How many points do we have from our away form alone? Not many. Stephen says Barnes must start left. If Anthony Gordon won't play right wing, then drop him. Steve Marley, a member for 6 months. Thank you, Steve. It's not just Eddie Howe. Surely JT and GS can see the same issues and whisper in his ear. Buff says big game syndrome yet again. Unless it's a big game at St James's, we don't look arsed. Peter, I wonder what limp excuse Eddie will come out with. Well, I know what Eddie will say. He'll say we played well, we fought hard, we just couldn't get that goal. That's that's coming.
We dominated the play, this, that, and the other.
And sick of not being excited by my team. To be fair, if we had a Shearer, we win that 3-0. But that's what I'm talking about. Like having an elite striker who knows where to be and can head a ball. It's incredible. Wilson would have got to them crosses. Probably in his prime, he would have. He sniffs around them. I mean, he scored yesterday, didn't he?
Oh yeah, we'll re-sign Wilson. That'll fix everything.
Yeah. Case Ball says, how must go tactically horrendous. Play 2 up top. Alex is speaking pure facts. Piss off, you twats.
I'm not though. There's opinions and debate to be had. Let's just do it nicely. It's quite simple.
Tracy says, I stand with Alex.
It's not my fault we lost today.
Yeah.
It's because I'm willing to be more positive.
Bournemouth 2.0, number 1 by 2030. My hairy arse. DX, did you notice when we went with Nick and Wisser, he did it with a wank midfield of Willock and Ramsey almost to prove a point. And Martin says, we made enough chances to win this game, end of. Yes, Martin, we did, but we didn't. And I think that's the highlight of it, how much we had a chance. Alex, your boss in the top left-hand corner was the one who said you're clutching straws, ban him. Yeah, but Alex, we had a conversation straight after it, and I ended up agreeing with him. That's the point of a conversation. Am I missing something? Jesus wept. Andreas, remember
of draw. Anybody would think we'd lost this game, by the way, but yeah.
Well, it's as good as a loss for me, Alex, to be fair. It's as good as a loss. Drawing against Wolves, fuck me. Yeah. Andreas says, change the bloody formation, bring in a proper striker. Voldemar behind the striker, bring in a winger that can actually dribble the ball. I mean, is that what we're missing, Billy? A winger that can dribble?
No, I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. We saw something
back to the root
from Anthony Gordon today that was outstanding in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, look, the bottom line is there was good enough crosses in that game to get on the end of and win. You know, it's
but there's people disagreeing with that though, Paul. There's people disagreeing with you and me and Billy on that. The thing is we're saying that it's just down to finishing today, and there are people saying that we need to rip it all up. Eddie Howe needs to go. We need a load of new different players. Are we being too soft, or are they being too extreme, or is it somewhere in the middle, or is there something that we're missing? Because for me, that was just, we couldn't finish. Like, some people don't like the way we're getting the route to goal. Fine. You can prefer types of build up.
I do agree with them to a certain extent, Alex, that we're not an exciting team to watch. We're just not exciting.
Because it's not my favourite way to play. Like, people know I prefer Alan St. Maximin, Ben Arthur type players. I would prefer to play that brand of football. But it is chaotic. It's not as safe. But, you know, this is the way we play. Do we need to rip up the whole playbook? I don't know. I think personally, I think that's a bit crazy. I think it's
what I do think we need, Alex, is a different way of playing as well. I think we're too.
But what do you mean, though?
Well,
what do people mean when they say that?
Mixing it up with formations and stuff. Like, managers aren't expecting anything from Newcastle but a 4-3-3. We don't try and mix it up.
For that, though, for the past 3 years.
But then that's on Eddie Howe, is it not? If we're recruiting for a 4-3-3...
But what are we going to do? Sack him and bring someone else and change everything? Do what Spurs do, where they recruit for a wing system and then just go and...
Well, what I'm saying, you can't go on like this, though, can you? You know, when you... I mean, he's a one-trick pony right now. That's all we're seeing. It's like-for-like substitutions every game. There's nothing from Eddie that's convincing me that he's trying to do anything different. You know, it's like for like. He doesn't try and... His in-game management is poor. It's really poor.
Well, it's just the same, isn't it? It's the same with fresher legs. You know, sometimes you need to do something different to cut through the things that are in front of us, and he just doesn't seem able to do that, or won't do that.
Oh, here you go. It's on me now. Paul losing the plot again, for fuck's sake. He will be kissing Eddie Howe's arse next game if we do well. What do you want me to do, Sledge? Say it was absolutely fantastic today? Is that what you want? You're not going to get that out of me. It's fucking dire is what it is. 90 minutes against Wolverhampton Wanderers, rock bottom of the Premier League, and we get 2 shots on target, which came in the same bastard move. Come on. There's nothing to fucking happy clap about that at all. Nothing. Channel Right says we just need a decent striker. Nick Thornton says we are so easy to set up against because of Eddie.
We are predictable.
And Tyneside Update says, never thought I'd say this, but we miss Isak. If we had Isak, we'd be top 3.
Well, we've just spent 120 million on 2 strikers, so we're not likely to get another one anytime soon. So we've got to put up with what we've got.
Tony says, how many times Gordon ignores Hall's overlap?
He does do that, yeah.
He does do that, but the overlaps are sometimes to draw players away from Gordon.
Yeah, they're not to give to every time. It's to draw players away so Gordon can cut inside. That is, I guess, the plan. Sack our yes men backroom staff.
Well, I don't think Eddie Howe's ever going to do that.
Alex, we generated 0.08 XG, mate. Not good enough again.
Agreed, but a lot of the big chances don't contribute towards the XG that were still really good chances. So there's context, and using XG in one game isn't the be all to end all. You know, it's over the course of a season. You've got to take the game as a whole. Look at the shots, blocked shots, missed chances, opportunities. You've got to look at all of it.
Are you guys worried about our centre forwards? Because I am.
Yes, I am.
What?
Our centre forwards. Are you worried about?
Yeah, you have to be.
A little bit. I wasn't worried until about 3 weeks ago, and Wissa's recent form is alarming because I was expecting he scored 18 goals from open play last year, so I was expecting him to come in and contribute more than he's done so far. Because he did score in the cup games when he first came back from injury, and we thought, oh, okay.
They were tap-ins. They were tap-ins.
Yeah, they were tap-ins. And it's not made a difference because we knew that Voltemada was scoring worldies, and it wasn't sustainable. We knew that was going to happen, but we thought Wissa was going to come in and contribute more. And that's unfortunately coincided. Gordon had a poor period of time. He's looked a bit better recently. I think Barnes' superhuman output has definitely... He's not even started. I think Barnes' superhuman effort in recent weeks has masked maybe our standard.
Yeah.
Alex, do you generally believe that Eddie Howe can take us to the next level?
I don't know. No idea.
We can't,
that I don't have.
Can't answer that. We can't see into the future, but I just worry about
possibly not.
I don't think he can change anything, and that's what worries me, and that's what's worried a lot of people about Eddie Howe for a long time.
And because he didn't change anything, I don't think he can get to the next level. I think you've got to have more than one string on your bow, so to speak.
Yeah.
I'm unwilling to be emotional on this, though, guys, because we've had situations in the past where we've all felt like this, and then it doesn't look like it's going to click. Everybody's saying, no, we've been rubbish for a while, papering over cracks, it's not going to click, and then it does suddenly click, and we go on a reasonable run and we look better.
Yeah, but can I ask you a question, though? Can I ask you a question? Even the games we've won lately, have we played well in them?
No, like the Burnley game and stuff. I wasn't impressed with some of our win performances. We played better against Man City in a 2-0 loss than we did in the victory against Burnley, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to be patient. I know some people aren't because they want everything right now. They want to qualify for the Champions League this season. They want to win everything. I get that, but I'm just conscious of pulling the trigger and it all goes pear-shaped. Because Eddie Howe has got us out of issues before, and all it might take is for 2 or 3 signings, or 2 or 3 of the players or new signings to start playing themselves into some form. You know, if Wissa can start scoring and maybe Jacob Ramsey can start improving or whatever, it might change things. But these are ifs and buts.
Yeah, how long are we going to keep saying these ifs and buts though? You know,
I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. I think he'll get the season anyway. Eddie Howe will get given the rest of the season, whether it's good,
no doubt about that.
Mediocre or bad.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Unless the wheels fall off.
Yeah, really would like to see a 4-2-3-1 with Volt in the 10 and Bruno Tonali as a double pivot. Jaden, sack Eddie Howe at the end of the season and start over. Is Tonali a problem? He doesn't seem consistent.
I think there's the rest of the team, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, how many times in the last few games or last several weeks has Tonali come off? Quite a few. He's been taken off quite a few, I reckon. I think if we're realistic, from the start of the season to now, has anyone been confident about this season?
The problem we've got is we've got about 4 or 5 players who are playing consistently well, and the others are kind of in and out. game in, game out, 3 games shit, then good. That's the problem. We need at least, you need 8, 9, 10 players who to be consistently good to be anywhere up the table, and we haven't got that.
All of the wingers, bar Barnes, have been inconsistent. The goalkeepers have been inconsistent. We've had a lot of injuries. Tonali's not been consistent this year. Joe Linton's not been consistent this year. Visser got injured immediately and isn't performing yet. Ramsey didn't hit the ground running at all and just barely played. There's so many things that just aren't working.
Yeah. Too many players off form equals tactics. DK says, was Joe Linton the man for that game?
I don't think he was that bad.
He felt like he did okay.
The fact that Ramsey didn't come on, I was quite surprised by that. One of the big summer signings, and he doesn't get a kick against Wolves. Weird. John's been a member for 25 months. Wisser only reached double figures once, which was last season in the Premier League. John says, I think that Eddie has taken us as far as he has. Nick, Isak, Wisser and Voltemada are all totally different, yet we set up and play the same way and expect the same players to flourish.
Excellent point. Excellent point.
That is a fair comment, yeah.
Yeah. Alison's gifted a membership. Thank you, Alison. Putting a lot of emphasis on 4-3-3 being an issue. It's patterns that need to change, but I do agree a change in formation should be tried by Eddie. This is the first time I can't see Eddie fixing this. We're already 18th of January, no sign of any incomings. And Olasola says, we signed our strikers and other players for 5 years, not 1 season. Patience is needed. Eddie will come good. It's just not been our season.
Unfortunately, that's not how football works, though.
No.
Because if you don't qualify for Europe, then you lose your players around because they want Champions League football or whatever. And then
I've seen
these strikers and no one feeding them.
I've just seen a brilliant comment saying Alex Murphy needs to work from home. He may as well. Yeah. Easiest game till the end of February. 1 point isn't enough. Well, this is the thing.
Today. Certainly not. But I mean, we might get 3 somewhere else that we didn't expect. That's how football works.
Not necessarily how Newcastle United work, though, Billy. I like your optimism, mate, but we got some very tough games coming up, which is why we needed to get as many points as we could during this phase, knowing what we've got ahead. Oh, dear.
The
anyway.
risk of angering the 10 people again. At least we've got a point and not 0, but it's still bad.
Alex,
we should have had 3.
Dear God. Don't poke the bear, mate.
No.
Any point away from home's a good point.
Oh, you can shut up and all, Trey, right? With the cliches.
Well, you know.
I mean, we're in 8th at the moment, and there's still teams to play yet. So 33 points.
Wow, we're almost safe from relegation.
Look, we're 3 points off 4th, so it's still we're still in the right position in the table for this not to be a problem. We're still fine, but the performances don't suggest we're gonna keep pace with that lot. That's the problem.
Sledge,
we're where we need to be,
but
how long?
I'm pretty sure Bob Robson said that.
Nah, fucking hell. Honestly, I give up. Anyway, guys, that is it for Matchday Live. I will be doing a YouTube reaction. God forbid. Straight away. That'll be up a bit later on. I'll let you know on the socials when that is on. So you can join me for that one. And then, of course, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, we have the match review. We will take an in-depth view once the dust has settled a little bit on this game. Of course, the player ratings will be open from the time I do the reaction video. The link for that will be posted on the socials, as well as the description for the video and, of course, for the review tomorrow night. So make sure you get your player ratings in by 7:30. And, of course, we will cover those in the review tomorrow night. But listen, thank you for all your contributions today. Thank you, mods. You've been magnificent. Thank you to Billy and Alex, and a massive thank you to you guys for watching. Head over to Evermore NUFC as they're currently doing a live match reaction. Go and see how happy Chris and Mark are about that. I don't think they'll be very happy either. So, you what, mate?
I think there'll be sparks flying there.
Sparks indeed. But listen, thank you, everybody. We'll be back live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. But keep your eye open for any news videos or anything like that. And of course, my match reaction will be up in about an hour and a half or so, or maybe before. But thank you for watching Matchday Live. We will see you very soon. Don't forget to give it a big like and, of course, subscribe if you are new to the Toon Review YouTube channel. And we will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Well, lads and lasses.
Come back and check on Sea Breeze.